How's your week been going, Bucko?
Let's hold on. I thought
Hold on, you telling me that I still have to engage with the audience until you are properly prepared to deal with whatever it is we are doing?
no, I thought everything was fine. I had everything set up, and then OBS decided no. So
Ah, just
so
no.
let's we're gonna we're gonna re-record that intro.
I swear to all that is holy, Derek.
We only lost 20 minutes. We only lost 20 minutes.
20 whole minutes. That was some of my best content. I'm gonna be mad in this intro now. I'm gonna be so upset.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't blame you for being a little upset. Oh
Oh,
no,
brother,
and I closed my game.
Derek.
My background video.
Oh, you're in shambles.
We're so fucked.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
All right. But yeah, we're back. we're live.
Wait,
So
so it just like fully is gone? Like it's not like you can't even pull it back from anywhere?
apparently, like, I'll double check it, but I think it was only recording my audio. I don't think it was recording yours, despite the fact that I told it to record Discord.
Brother Bear.
I something told me to double check the levels, the audio levels, and I did,
Brother
and
Bear.
it was saying that nothing was coming out of yours or nothing was coming out of Discord, but at the same time my audio level was moving while you were talking. So, yeah.
Sometimes we just don't get the things that we want in life, and me, I feel like, is the prime example of that.
I mean, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
A weird analogy, but okay.
It's from a song.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
Taylor? Because if it's from Taylor Swift, then
No, it's a country music song that gets played in my
oh
car
well,
all
you
the
lost
damn
me. You
time.
lost me. I do not want to hear any more. Thank you. Thank you not.
I don't
The
want
rest of that sentence can just go out the window because I truly stopped caring after you said
to.
country.
I mean, listen, I don't like country either. I'm just subjected to it because
I
I live
stopped
in white people neighborhood.
caring. I'm subjected to it whenever I'm at my sister's house.
that's that's weird. Your sister likes country music.
Sister's white.
Oh, you have a white sister?
I mean, but she might as well be.
Oh,
she,
I was really amazed there for a second. I'm like,
he
you
was
have
like,
a white
"What?
sister?
Oh, we're learning so much Edison lore today."
I thought that the white sister was just a bit.
I didn't know you actually had one. Nah, it'd be crazy if I could like just adopted a sister. Like, could you imagine? I don't know how I'd feel if like because obviously for anybody that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on the podcast. Like my mom passed in like 2015. It's currently 2023. So all I had was my dad up until last year, like of October 2022. Like October 1st is when he officially passed. Like you know how I wouldn't know what to do if my dad was just like, ah, yeah, I'm just gonna adopt this white child. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you?
I love
All
you,
of
but
your
what the
kids are
fuck?
adults. Yeah, like what's going on? It's like, no, 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 this one's an adult too. Okay, that raises more questions. Why? Like, what do you expect us to do with this? Yeah, yeah, treat them like they were your own, like flesh and blood. It's like I'm going to, but all right, Stacy, welcome to the family.
Or worse, like she was always there, but like he
Yeah, it's
found
like,
out as he was about to pass, and so
I'd be like,
now
yo,
it's your responsibility as the family to make her a part of the family.
yeah, it's like, so who's this? Ah, this like apparently we like your mother has like adopted. I forgot that we adopted this kid back like before you were born. So yeah, again, even though like I'm all over here and everything, it's like still the youngest. Awesome, cool, great. Thanks, Dad. I'd be in shambles. I'd be in utter shambles. I don't.
Really?
It would just throw me off so bad because one side of me would be like, obviously, if this person was like actually adopted into our family and whatnot, I'm going to care about them as if they are my own flesh and blood. They are my sibling now. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But then it's like, when could all of this have occurred, and why are we just learning about this now? I feel like this is something that we learn about like way early on, or if it's like, oh yeah, technically, like back when I was younger, you know, had a child, you know, before I met your mother or whatever. And it's like, okay, I mean, that's cool. Do whatever you want. I wasn't there. Um, but
I'm
still, Dad,
not gonna
how
tell
do
you
you
how to
not?
live your life, but
Yeah, one, because I wasn't there to tell you how to live your life, and two, like, what am I really gonna do about it? Um, so yeah, it's like I'd basically have like a sibling that's a year or two older than me at that point, and it's just like, oh, okay, thanks. Would have been cool to have them in the house growing up, but whatever. Thanks, parents. I got to live as an only child effectively.
stupid parents. Yeah, because your sisters are a lot older than you, right?
Yeah, yeah, like Shirley is. I don't know. I don't know how old they are, but I know they're at least 20 years older than me or something like that. Something like that. Because I think, okay, I know Shell's turning 50 next year, and I think Shirley is only 3 years younger than Shell. So, yeah, so she's like 46, going to be 47 or something like that. I could be completely wrong. I don't know any of my sister's ages. The only reason I know how old Shell is because we recently talked about this before I came to San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, so shoot, Shirley could be anywhere from 41 to 47, and I would not know. We're going to go with 47, hypothetically. So, yeah, they are 20 plus years older than me. And then
Damn.
my brothers, they're all 10 years older. Like, both of them are 10 years old, like, apart. We're all 10 years apart. So I'm 20, I'm going to be 26. My brother Alante, he's 36 or going to be 36. And my brother Sean's 46. So that's the only reason I remember my brother's ages is because we're all 10 years apart.
Because it's super fucking easy.
Yeah, like anything more complicated than that, I'm gone. I do not know. You could be 86 and I'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, I have a really bad time trying to remember my sister's birthday.
you're a bad sibling. How dare you?
Yeah, I remember my brothers. I've always remembered my brothers, but
I
my
do
sister.
not know. The only sibling whose birthday I know, like hardcore just know, is Shell's. And it's only because it's 5 days after my dad's.
Mm.
So it's like, oh, yep, Shell's birthday. Shirley's birthday, I know it's in August. I know it's early August, as in like single digit early August. And at least before, like 8 and below. That's the range. I'm pretty sure it's like the third or the fifth. I could be wrong. Um, And then my brothers, I think Alante is a Scorpio also, but I think he's an October Scorpio. My brain is telling me October 26th for whatever reason. Um, and then my brother Sean, I actually have no idea when his birthday is. I think it's in January. I
Oh,
think. I,
wow. So
I
you're not even kidding. You're like, I have no idea.
yeah, I really don't. Like none of this information is something that is stuck in my brain.
You could be like,
One,
fuck.
because I didn't really interact with my brothers growing up.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so I didn't interact with them. Like, obviously, it's like we're cool or whatever. I think, except for like me and Sean, but he's weird. So yeah, like nobody's birthday really comes into play on anything. So there's that.
I mean,
But we're not here to talk about birthdays.
yeah, we're really not. What have you been playing?
What have I been playing? Um, Dang, what have I been playing? Oh, I mean, I guess actually, yeah, honestly, Honkai Star Rail. Now that I think about it,
Oh
I've
yeah.
been super into Honkai Star Rail ever since they released their new character, Jing Lui, or however you want to pronounce it. I'm bad at.
Jing Liu, fuck you.
Yeah. What? You don't have her?
I so because of that giant ass video that we talked about, I have deleted both Honkai and Genshin just because of how
Dang.
big they are. And Jing Liu is out, and Jing Liu is voiced by Amelie, and I really like Amelie, so I'm I'm annoyed. I'm really
That's
fucking annoyed.
crazy. The person that would love her the most doesn't have her out of the Gotcha gang because
Yeah,
me and Quincy both have her.
I stayed quiet when you guys were talking about that last week. I'm like, yep, all right, cool. Fucking, I can't stay quiet anymore because fucking everybody has her. I feel like the drop
Yeah,
rates are affected like this time. Like everybody's got her.
they're like, you know what? We want people to get her. I mean, you can play it on the phone, so it's not like it's
I
not a huge
know.
thing, you
Yeah, but
know?
let's be real. Nobody plays it on the phone.
Yeah, yeah, no. Like if you're playing Honkai Star Rail on the phone, you either have a really good phone or you're desperate. And I'll tell you right now, the reason I played it on the phone, I was desperate because it was post the PlayStation server test, and I was like, I'm too far, I'm too deep in. I can't just stop and wait until October.
Yeah, I in hindsight, I could probably have downloaded the PS4 version and
Is it
played
on
that.
PS4?
Is it not?
No, I'll check.
I fucking hope it is. Cause I'll do that instead. If
I doubt it. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's only on new gen. I hope I'm wrong.
I don't have enough to roll for her, so
It's oh, so I'm sorry to say this, friend. It's only on PS5.
I have to download it on. I,
I
I
think
honestly I need to decide what I'm gonna do about this fucking video,
you
because
do. I mean, look. All right. See, listen. Honestly, however much you've edited it, because I've gotten to this point, and a little another peek behind the curtains, everybody. The My Hero Academia video, which was supposed to be out like last week.
yeah, we talked about it on the week you were gone.
Yeah. That was supposed to be out last week. It's not out. But it should be out by the time this definitely goes up. We're recording this Wednesday as we usually do. I like the only thing that's left that has to be done on it is put my intro together, and that's it. That's it.
All
That's it.
right.
And then it's rendered and it's able to be uploaded. But there was so much footage that like after a point, it wasn't even like a proper like sign off to end the video. I just cut it at like one of the matches because I was like, "There's too much. This video is already almost 30 minutes long. I'm not. I'm not doing this."
Well, and you decided you wanted all three of our POVs.
Well, yeah, and which it worked out. I feel like it's good. It's a nice stepping stone into the video format that I feel is more entertaining and
No, I respect
it's
that.
better quality. The only problem is my computer is so old that it makes doing that type of editing harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I pushed through it. I pushed through and I got it done. I like definitely something that I want to do more whenever we do Gotcha Gang videos that involve actual different perspectives. Um, which we needed to do a Dead by Daylight video,
Are we doing
but
we doing another Dead by Daylight?
yeah, man, it's Halloween. We did one last year. We're doing another one.
All right.
We're
I'm.
better. We're different people,
I mean,
and
trust
by
me.
different people, I mean I'm gonna just edit differently, and I'm still terrified of everything that goes bump in the night.
I absolutely love Dead by Daylight, so I'm down.
We know. We know.
It's the one game I'm fucking good at.
We know
It's the,
that
the
you.
the the one game of the three of us that I can actually carry.
Yeah, carry is the word that you can use for that. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, now that Quincy's not here, Derek, we can talk about Jujutsu Kaisen.
We could talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. What do you want to talk about?
The hilarity that is. Oh wait, are you caught up on the manga?
I have not. I'm not caught up on the manga. I am
What's the last thing you read from the manga?
I know exactly what the last thing I read from the manga because it made me put the manga fucking down.
Dang.
Um, after the Shibuya incident, or yeah, after the
Oh,
Shibuya incident,
yeah.
he teams up with the guy from Zero, and they're about to like basically get the. All of a sudden, it gets announced that there's going to be some kind of battle royale, and
Oh.
the winner gets their wish granted, and I'm like, oh, cool. So you're just gonna erase everything that just happened from the Shibuya incident. I think I'm done
Mm,
for now.
I think I'm done for now.
Because,
Yeah,
like, the Shibuya incident's fucking crazy. So much shit happens.
it
Like,
is pretty crazy. Have you watched the anime recently?
I have not.
Since we're like
I've seen
since we're
clips.
oh, you've seen clips. Have you seen the memes?
Yes, I've seen a lot of memes.
You've seen the Nanami memes?
Yes.
Oh, buddy, the Nanami memes.
the fuck.
Whew.
My favorite is the chicken strips meme. The mac and cheese with the
She's
chicken.
with the chicken strips.
Oh.
Oh.
My favorite is the when Nanami grabs that dude's hair, and as soon as he gets thrown to the wall, the oh, just immediately like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, the Nanami memes went crazy. People were feral,
Oh my god.
absolutely feral, and
And
it was hilarious.
I can spoil Shibuya, right? Am I okay to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, like I'm caught up on the manga. Like I know everything that's going down.
I have a feeling that they gave Nanami that moment specifically because he's about to die.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
I don't
Like,
I feel like they only went hard because you're not going to have
but then
something
again,
Nanami win.
Nappa is kind of just horny because like there's a um there's this dude I follow on TikTok. His username is Fushiguro, right? He seems like a cool dude. Like he's like black. He's like tatted up and everything, but like he's super into anime and everything. And he's super duper like hilarious and just funny whenever it comes to the whole like hypersexualizing the male characters
Mhm.
and everything. Because you obviously for anybody that like just doesn't read the manga and whatnot, Gege loves Toji. Like, hands down, Gege loves Toji. There's no this man will put Toji in everything, even though he doesn't have to be there. And I think the best meme that's a running joke right now is like Gege constantly trying to find a way to put Toji in heaven. It's like we know what that man is. He's not going to heaven. So Gege, stop. He's not going to heaven, you silly goose. There's no way. But yeah, no, he was talking about it. It's like Nanami, and he'll have in the captions like they kind of Mapple was doing something. Me a little hot under the collar with Nanami. I just was dying. And then he pointed out because the most recent episode was the Choso and Yuji fight,
Okay.
and in the manga when he's showing like because when Yuji goes to hit him and everything, and it like actually connects. But Yuji's like, why didn't that really like do any damage right before Chozo like knocks his block off, basically?
Right.
Um, it shows like, oh yeah, he like had hardened blood underneath there where he was like about to get hit, so that's why it didn't affect him like that. And in the manga, it just shows that part where the hardened blood was and everything. Um, so like he only pulls his like outfit back just enough to show the blood, maybe a little bit of skin in the freaking anime, this man is basically showing off like his whole abdomen and like part of his pants is down and everything. And the Fushiguro dude on TikTok, he did it because he was like Choso in the manga versus the anime is like Mappa, we know what you're doing. And he like showed it. I was like, what the heck? And then I looked back. I was like, wow, they really did like he's showing a lot unnecessarily. Like, bro, it's just a little bit of blood. Well, I say a little bit relatively to how much he's showing. It's a little bit of blood like covering his.
Right.
his body. Like you're maybe showing like the little bit that's in between your pectoral and like your armpit, and maybe a little bit down your rib cage. So maybe like a standard book size, you know, like length and width of a book,
You know
like a
what
standard book.
it could be, like the reason that Mappa's going so hard, because Mappa also does what's that Chainsaw Man. And
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man is incredibly horny towards the female characters. So maybe their logic
Mhm.
is let's equality, equality.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, listen, Chainsaw Man's for the guys.
And
Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely for the girls and guys. Um, but also because of the guys. It's not even like they. It's so hilarious because they don't sexualize the girls. They super
no.
just sexualize the guys, and it's like even the dudes that watch it, they're like, "Yo, what are they doing?" Like,
Whew, I'm
bro's
sweating.
looking, yeah, bro's looking juicy over there. What's going on?
They're trying to unlock everybody's bisexuality.
Yeah, honestly, that's honestly what they're doing. It's like, listen, Mappa, Mappa, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. All you're really doing is making me look at these dudes and be like, dang, he look good.
Why don't I look like that?
Yeah, honestly, like when Nanami showed up, I was like, I want to be Nanami. I
Yeah.
want like I want to be Nanami. Like Toji pulls up, it's like, yeah, all right, Toji, you're like, you're ripped, you look good. Like if I had your aesthetic, yeah, I'd want that. I want that. You look good. You are a goal, a physique goal. And then Nanami showed up, and I was like, dang, everything that Nanami's about, the respectfulness, the just how he carries himself. I want to be Nanami. Like, make me Nanami.
And you know what? It's funny because I hang out in like the hentai circles.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's nearly as much like yaoi or even like just dude stuff for Jujutsu Kaisen as there is for like Naruto.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what
It's
it is.
for as like as
Cause
much sexual stuff as there is, like nobody like
yeah, and the
cares.
way that like Jujutsu Kaisen is just like comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Like how basically how Gojo acts in a lot of stuff. Like, yes, he's joking and whatnot. But that's prime material for you to just completely convert that into yaoi or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody would bat an eye because it's like, oh, I mean, he acted like that. Like, yeah, do something with that. Like, it's right there in front of you.
And like Twitter will make jokes about it, but I don't see it.
Yeah,
And it might
yeah. Like,
it might exist. I really feel
I
like
don't
if
see it though. Yeah, if
yeah
it exists, it's hidden somewhere in the freaking like labyrinth. But yeah, no, because I don't know. Like Jujutsu Kaisen's fandom, I don't know what it is. It's honestly, yeah, obviously it has its moments. If you once you get like a little bit further in, um, you're gonna you'll see a point where the fandom was like completely divided in a way, but not in like a super bad, negative, like hurtful way. Just I this side like strongly feels this way about this character, and this side feels strongly this way about the other character in the situation. So it's like this one's better. No, this one's better.
hmm.
But that's really all it came down to. And even, like the fandom even just made jokes about it. Like obviously every fandom has their like toxic, um, like people that get super hardcore into it. Is like if you say anything negative about the person that I like or whatever, then you're wrong and you're stupid and blah 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 blah. But for the most part, everything that I saw, it was like all jokes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really weird. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen fans are, I don't know, like when it comes to all this stuff that happens in Jujutsu Kaisen, they're really respectable and kind of wholesome in a way.
Yeah, like we all get the it's like JoJo fans. People hate JoJo fans, but like JoJo fans I feel the problem with JoJo fans, just like Full Metal Alchemist fans, are not that they're like toxic. It's that they only have one joke. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, JoJo fans aren't. I never. I never hear anything bad about JoJo fans. Like all I hear are the jokes about JoJo fans.
Yeah.
Um, the biggest one that I always throw out there whenever anybody's was just like, which it's not a offensive thing. I'm not trying to be offensive. It's just it's the joke that I always hear, and everybody rolls with it. In the JoJo community.
You want to suck a
Um,
dick?
those yeah, but along those lines, it's like, yeah, oh, you want to watch? Like, I recommend JoJo's, and it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm not gay, so it is. It's like what? It's like, yeah, no, I'm not homosexual. I'm Gucci. Or instead of that, if I don't want to offend anybody, I'll just throw out there the same thing I do with Fate fans. It's just, no, I'm good. I'm mentally stable.
Yeah.
I'm I'm good.
I saw a YouTube short that was like it was like a gay couple, and one of them's like, "Hey, do you want to watch the new episode of Chainsaw Man?" And he looks at his boyfriend or husband, whatever it was, and he's like, "Uh, we're gay. We're watching JoJo." I'm like, "All right, all right,
Yeah,
dude."
no, yeah, like stuff like that. Like it's hilarious and it's quick. Like, yeah, obviously it can get played out, but I think they just have fun with it because
Yeah,
it's just hilarious. Because JoJo's has a lot of sus moments in it.
I feel like
And
the anime plays it up a little bit more than the
oh yeah,
manga.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I feel like they do. But yeah, it's hilarious. I like it. Like I said, Jujutsu Kaisen, their fandom is just it's weirdly respectable and wholesome because I don't know. I think it's just because Jujutsu Kaisen kind of gay emotionally tortures the fandom, whether it's
Yeah,
intentional or not. So I think we've just come together and it's like we kind of have to stick together to get through this with at least a semblance of our sanity.
you almost wonder
Otherwise,
if he's okay. Like is everything all right in your life? Because some of the shit you do is just like,
I
damn.
think I think the funniest thing was like, oh, we know that like Gojo's a self-insert gay. Like it's okay. Yeah, it's like what? It's like yeah, no, it's okay. We get it. Like he's a self-insert. Like you and him are very much alike. It's like no, I'm not like that. Like what are you talking about? It's like no, it's okay, dude. It's fine. It's okay. This is how you feel. Like if you ever want to talk about it, we're here. But it's just he just emotionally torments us, and as a fandom, I think we just stick together in solidarity just to try and keep us as sane as possible on this emotional roller coaster that is Jujutsu.
Also, he started doing that shit really early. Like
Yeah.
you and the anime plays it up a little bit more than the manga when they show you this new guy, and they basically like bait you into thinking he's gonna join the crew.
Oh yeah, yeah, with Junpei. Yeah.
Junpei, yeah. And like they foreshadowed him. They
I
show you in the
forgot
movie
about that
theater
whole thing.
beforehand, and then
Yeah, bro's in the whole intro in the anime,
yup,
like as like an actual jujitsu high student. Like
yup, yup,
I forgot.
in, in an
Why'd you do
outfit
this to me, Derek?
in a
Why'd you do
fucking
this to me?
outfit that he's not in the anime at all.
Why'd you do this to me? I must have repressed that in some way, shape, or form.
Oh man, I don't blame you.
Uh,
Yeah, and
uh
and then
Gay Gay, would I catch you, Gay Gay?
oh man, fucking
Yeah,
Gega's an
it's
asshole.
just yeah, like that's all it is. I think the best one is the KFC breakup for me. I love
Yeah,
that so
you
much.
love the KFC breakup.
The KFC breakup is so great.
You reference it
Because
a lot.
it blindsided me, dude. It blindsided me because like I watched it, I noticed, I put together that oh, that is a stand-in for KFC for like copyright whatever, you know.
Right.
And if it's not, it heavily looks like KFC's building,
Hmm.
coloring, lettering, all that looks just like it in the scene in the anime. So I'm like, oh yeah, KFC, haha, like they're really in front of a KFC, like doing this. And obviously, I knew about the whole breakup memes and whatnot from the manga before the actual episodes came out in the anime. So I was like, ah, dang, here it is. the breakup scene. Oh shit, that's KFC. That's crazy. And then I'm just scrolling through TikTok one day, and then I come across JJK memes and whatnot, and it was just a whole slideshow of just like the first thing was, do you ever think KFC recovered from the uh from
The
the
JJK
freaking
breakup.
Sugu Sato breakup? Is like, and then the next panel was KFC responding to that. It's like, we haven't recovered. And I was like, there's no way that was actual KFC. Somebody edited that because they do the whole like JJK people on Twitter, you
Right.
know?
And
And
then you
so I
go,
looked.
no,
Yeah, you go to actual Twitter and it's there. I'm like, there's no way.
you brought it up on the podcast, and I checked it out on the podcast. Yeah, they still haven't recovered. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, and it's just hilarious. I just love it. Stuff like that. And people just like, oh, this is just it's just wholesome. It's great. I love it. JJK is honestly one of my favorite anime, like new age anime. Like I I don't know what I'm gonna do when it ends. It's like I'm hoping that the current stuff that's going on in the manga is leading to some sort of like definitive end because a lot of stuff is happening that kind of makes it seem like okay, you can end this at some point. Like whether it's good or bad, you can end it. Like there's a way for you to end it.
we'll
And
see. I
yeah,
Shonen.
but I don't know. Gay I don't know. Maybe he'll bring Toji back or something. I don't know.
Well, there's also the fact that Shonen Jump is not as well off as they have been. Um,
Mm,
like obviously sales for Demon Slayer were really good a couple years ago. Um,
mm,
like incredibly well to the point where it was breaking records. And One Piece, continues to hold a ton of records. But even things like Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man are not. They're performing well. I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying that they're not performing even remotely on the level of Boruto or not Boruto, Naruto and um, Dragon Ball Z and even
yeah,
Bleach was in its heyday.
yeah.
Um, and as a result, there are people there are some doom posters on YouTube who are like, oh, the the party's over for Shonen Jump, and I'm like, I don't think that that's the truth. I just don't think that you know.
They're doing as well as they used to.
Yeah, I mean, they're still top dog. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're not gonna. It's kind of hard to take a company like that off of the top when they've been there kind of for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, and like there are plenty of smaller companies, and people do start to realize, hey, maybe I don't need just a generic battle anime. Maybe I want something with a little bit more zest, or maybe a little bit more story, or
Story? More zest? You don't want a battle anime?
I mean, I don't personally.
What? Oh wow, Derek, you're crazy, man. I don't know who you are anymore.
The amount of slice of lives that I sit there and watch. I mean,
I've actually been enjoying. Recently I actually finished Jobless Reincarnation season 2,
yeah.
and that's been fun. That was fun.
No spoilers. That's gonna be my
Oh dang, you know what's crazy is like Homeboy just full lies. Like
you almost cut out. You're like homeboy, and then all of a sudden Discord decided to like mute you for half a second. I'm like, Discord's got my back.
Discord was like, we gotta stop him. We don't know if this is real or not.
But no,
We're on Discord. It's fine.
it's my rainy day anime. Mushoku
Uh,
Tensei is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when
Mm.
like I know I'm gonna like it. Because my brother recommended it to me, and my brother doesn't recommend anime to me unless he knows I'm gonna like it. And based on
Mm.
the other
Have you
isekais that I
seen
like,
season 1?
I have not. No,
Oh, you haven't watched it at all.
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh,
I'm stockpiling it because my brother has read all of the web novels.
okay. I
So
I thought that you had seen season 1.
no,
Um, okay.
no. I like
Interesting.
I
Well, yeah, you're
genuinely
you're in for a pretty juicy bit then.
I've heard even season one gets really really fucking good towards the end. So
Yeah, no, it does.
I'm excited. Um,
Yeah, well, okay. I had no idea. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that you get to like, because season two's done right now. So if you decided to just like watch it, you have a really good bit of to watch and like enjoy.
so I don't have like Crunchyroll or anything like that right now. I've got Hulu, so if it's on Hulu, I could potentially watch it. But I do
Damn,
own the first
couldn't
core
be
of
me.
season one on Amazon Prime because there was a
Yeah.
it was like 99 cents for that entire core, and I'm like, yeah,
Uh,
fucking score. So I bought that, and I've just been saving it. I've just been like, yeah, one day I'll want to watch it. I mean, I did that. I've done that with a few anime. Um,
mm,
SSS Dynazenon and SSS Gridman were like that. I
you
waited.
said words. Yeah, you said words. Mm.
um, but yeah, uh, I I'm not really watching much of any anime right now.
Dang, man. Are you excited for Dragon Ball Daima?
Uh, fuck, I thought we were gonna talk about that last week. No, 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 I am not.
No, just no.
Just straight up no. Like, okay, so like going back. Let's rewind to a few episodes ago when you described it to me, right?
Hmm.
And you're like, do you want it to go back to the GT style? Do you want them to go back to being kids? And I was like, no, none of that seems appealing to me. And for them not only to do that, but have all of the characters become kids,
Hmm. Hmm.
and uh, I'm so done. I don't need this shit. Um,
You don't.
like I just want to have fun with my Dragon Ball. I really just want to have fun. And there's something about this shit where it's just like, no, we're you know changing up the story again. GT was awful, but let's do GT again. But everybody's a child. Like, no, no,
Make it
no, no,
stop.
no.
Make it stop.
Like, just you know what I would rather have at this point. Give me a fucking sequel to Evolution. Just give me a fucking
This man
sequel.
and his evolution. Bro just really wants Dragon Ball Evolution to Electric Boogaloo.
I'm genuinely curious what they were gonna do with a sequel because they
Not a damn thing important, Derek.
they set it up in the end, and I'm like, where was this going?
Nowhere important, like I said.
Oh.
Absolutely nowhere important. That's where.
I'm also like really curious how they would have introduced Krillin or Launch or any like other like side character, even Tien.
Tension on?
But yeah, no, and I no, I don't give a shit about Dragon Ball butt fuck forever or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even Dyna.
Dragon Ball Daima, Dragon Ball Magic. Come on, dude, get it together. You can put some respect on Dragon Ball name.
Fucking why? Because Dragon Ball's not putting respect on its own name.
Yes, it's freaking crazy. I don't know. I've seen some memes where it's like, "Oh, hey guys, think about it. Dragon Ball Daima. Like, look, they're all kids. So you know what that means? You're about to get Kid Gohan again. It's like the boy is back. He's back and in his prime." It's like I don't think that's exactly what that means. It's hilarious, but it would be crazy if they did that. But which is funny because you don't. I don't think you see Gohan like at all in the trailer, which is interesting to me.
Now you've pointed that out, my brain goes, is Gohan, are Gohan and Videl gonna fucking raise the Dragon Ball babies?
That Dragon Ball babies. Yeah, I don't know if he's in the trailer because everybody that we know has been.
Alright, we are recording again.
Dang, I really don't remember what I was saying. I know I was mentioning, yeah, Gohan, um, not being in the trailer, at least from what I remember, and everybody's younger. Like even Goten and Trunks are younger because they're babies, like actual babies. So it's the first time we'll see baby Goten. Um, and
That
I was
doesn't say
saying,
anything.
yeah, and I was saying. that it's kind of weird. I don't know if it's stylistic choice or what, but since we know, because if they're scaling everything to be like, oh yeah, Goku's back to his Dragon Ball age, then scaling wise, Bulma should be what she was in Dragon Ball, and we know Bulma was like regular sized teenage girl during that
Yeah.
time. It's kind of weird that she's also chibi, and I was saying that I don't like that because it kind of takes you out of the world a little bit because you're so used to a character looking and being a certain way. So when you go back to that time and they don't look that way at all, like relatively at all, because she is just chibi size, like Goku and everybody. It kind of ruins it for me. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't have super high expectations for Daima. I'm excited to see just really where they go with it and how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been one, I'm not nearly as big of a Dragon Ball fan as I was as a kid. And two, I genuinely feel like I have more fun with the movies and
Oh yeah,
the weird specials than I
no,
do
the
with.
movies are definitely more fun and everything because it's just I don't know the movies. I guess being individual projects, they can focus a lot more on how they want the story to go within the movie as its own contained thing. Even though now the movies are canon as opposed to what they were before, which was just movies to have cool stuff happen.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's like it's a lot more refined and consistent, I guess you can say. So it is definitely more fun.
Yeah, I kind of like, have you ever seen the crossover between Dragon Ball and Toriko and One Piece?
Yeah, I watched all of that.
That was just silly fun. Does it matter? No. Is it canon? No. I just kind of silly to see those characters together. Um, I have I have in my in one of the Shonen Jumps I own, I have Cross Epic, which I absolutely love, and that's the crossover between One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. And the idea is that even that could potentially take place in real life. It doesn't, but or not real life in within the canon of either Dragon Ball or One Piece. Um,
Yeah,
because the whole idea is that every time the dragon, every time somebody makes a wish on the dragon, it like changes the universe around them, and as a
yeah.
result, like this is the time that Satan has gotten something. Ooh, did we get a friend?
Did we get a friend? Because that was a bleep. That was a bleep bloop.
Oh,
I
that
thought
was.
I had pressed something.
I thought somebody came on. I got ran over.
You got ran over?
I got ran over.
Oh, I forgot you're playing a game. Background stuff.
Yeah, I'm
My brain
trying.
was so.
God damn. Yep.
We're glad that you came in just to say that. The most low quality, like he's a robot.
Yeah, he's basically not here, but it's the one episode. The one episode without Quincy has to include jiggly black titties.
Yeah, it does. If it doesn't include his catchphrase, then it's not.
I don't know what he just said.
I don't know, man. He could have summoned Cthulhu for all I know.
Are you sucking a devil through a straw? What the fuck is going on?
You what? Where?
Around.
What do you mean around?
That's nice and vague.
Yeah.
Around. What do you, what way? Like way?
So it's all right, man. We get it.
God, we get it. We've
You're
got
going
bitches.
to yeah, hang out with a woman. So you do you. We'll be
I feel
here.
like that was a nice way of telling me to get the fuck out.
I
Nah,
mean,
nah. I'm just saying. You clearly she's more important than the podcast. So
Yeah.
What? Bitch, you slept through the last one. I don't want to hear shit from you.
sleep is different than,
No, man, you slept through the last one, bro.
and even with me sleeping, it was like, oh, I slept through. I didn't mean to, but like, yes, I made a mistake from
It wasn't a
past.
mistake. Sleep is important. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying, like, in the mistake of, I knew that a podcast was being recorded that day. It happens every week on Wednesday. But I, like, stayed up for whatever reason. I can't even remember at this point. So that's on me.
You don't get to choose. We've already got over this. You don't get to choose.
You don't get to choose. I truly don't. I truly don't. Which makes it even worse because you chose to go hang out over being part of the podcast.
Oh, hold on. He, in Quincy's defense, he's here now, which actually means that instead of me being the only person to be on every episode of the podcast, it means technically Ed is the only person who's not been on every podcast.
He's right.
Where's my air
He's
horn
right. He's right. Hey, Eric's editing. Make him do it.
Oh man.
at? Derek, air horn. On delay.
On delay.
1.5 miles.
Dang, you're making some turn in 1.5 miles.
Yeah, something.
Slow down.
He's got
No.
to
It's not gonna.
So
Dang. Does that mean that I'm demoted to like special guest then at that point?
No. It's hard.
No. Reoccurring character. I'm a reoccurring character.
No, that doesn't make any sense because sometimes even the main character is like barely in an episode of the show. Like think of because honestly, when I watched Grey's Anatomy with the girls that I've been with that watch Grey's Anatomy, I didn't know who the main character was because I was like, who the fuck's the main character? Like she is. That's Grey. It's called Grey's Anatomy. I was like, she's barely in this fucking episode.
Well, yeah, I think as the show went on, she was allowed to like not show up to work occasionally.
Must be nice. Wish I could just not show up to work.
Yeah, and collect the paycheck. Hold on, got to add that last part.
Oh yeah. And still get a paycheck.
So,
Like, what's going on? I'm
so-
clearly doing stuff wrong.
So since you're here, Quincy, what have you been watching?
Watching me. I've been watching Chucky, the TV show based on the Killer Doll, and
Thank you.
Based on the documentary about the killer doll.
yeah,
Yeah.
Killer Doll. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, how did he get so possessed? Witchcraft. All right, next. And also, I've been watching Nancy Drew. And because I was like, oh man, I need some of that, just that CW garbage. And I saw Sandy, Nancy Drew on there, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like her solving crimes and stuff like that. But then, of course, it had to have like a supernatural twist. So it was like ghosts and shit. I'm like, that's not what I came for. But I'm already like 5 or 7 episodes deep, so I'm like, at least I gotta finish season 1, see how this shit ends.
So
Does end up exactly like that.
while we have Quincy here, I want to explain that I've been watching. I marathoned last night all 10 episodes of season 1 and the first 4 episodes of season 2 of How I Met Your Father.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
I'm not completely done, but you're about where we are because we haven't finished season 2 yet.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
no, we have.
Yeah,
I'm
we haven't
upset
finished.
I missed the Barney episode.
Yeah, like Ed is the one before the Barney episode, and I'm like maybe 2 episodes past that.
Is it safe to assume that Barney shows up for the last episode of season 2?
No, it's like mid season 2.
Oh, really? Because they hyped that up at the beginning of the season. I figured we were
Yeah,
going to wait till the
I
end.
thought so too, but no, it's like mid season 2. Barney shows up.
Huh. I have just watching it. I have theories on who the father is.
Oh, really? I mean,
let's theorize.
because I wouldn't maybe it's some mystery motherfucker. Because technically, How I Met Your Mother, the mother was never introduced until the last season.
That is true. I do feel like they really don't want to do that this time around.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Please don't. Don't
like
take us through this emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
I I
Oh,
think
I'm by the ocean. Hey, Derek, you gotta admit that Hillary Duff is looking nice in that show.
so. I do want to talk about that. Hillary,
I was, just, I
you
was like,
talk
did
about
Derek not like Hillary Duff?
no, you talk about Hillary Duff looking good on that show. You talk about that a lot, and
Mhm.
you're entitled to that opinion, and you're not
He
wrong.
is obsessed. He is
How,
obsessed.
however, can, can
Whoa.
we no
Lie to me. Go
hold
ahead,
on.
lie to me.
Can we
Yeah,
give
lie to me.
can we give Val some appreciation, like
Oh,
for
that's
real,
X. Yeah,
Who,
she
who's
bad
Val?
too. Like
Is
dude?
that her
the best
friend, her roommate?
Yeah, the roommate.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
best
oh,
friend.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah.
bad.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
like
she bad as fuck too. I'm not gonna hold you.
like honestly, like I prefer her over Hillary Duff in that show. I'm like, no, you're like I get
But
it,
her name's
but
not
no,
Steph. So, like,
Hillary Duff has more stock in like my feelings and my heart, so that's why But I get it.
yeah,
Like if I
Quincy's
saw
attached emotionally.
yeah, if I saw both of them standing next to each other and I had no emotional attachment to Hillary Duff, I would definitely go for Val. Val's bad as shit, but Hillary Duff is also nothing. That's bait right there.
yeah.
That is Quincy's whole bay.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed. He's
Oh,
kind of
That
painted
is.
his whole personality.
that's also the chick gave Selena Gomez her kidney.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the best. That was Selena Gomez's best friend, the one that gave her a kidney.
They are no longer best friends.
They are no longer best friends, but I'm just like, damn, like we like. Listen, the only reason Selena probably pulled more guys was because like she had the bigger name, but she's infinitely better than Selena Gomez.
Oh,
Even new thick Selena
absolutely.
Gomez, infinitely
Absolutely.
better.
It's it's
Um,
uh it's definitely a
Oh,
thing.
have you been enjoying How I Met Your Father though? Like you've been liking it. I've been liking it.
so I like the characters, but season one I didn't really find hilarious. With the
Yeah,
exception of the episode where Jesse and
Robin Sherman.
Sid. No, no, no. Well, Robin was actually hilarious. I liked seeing her. Um, but when Jesse and Sid paint their faces and procrastinate and get locked out of the apartment, and then the Val and Sophie think that they've drugged a bunch of teenagers, that episode was funny. Um, but the rest of season one, I felt like it was like I felt like they prioritized the drama a little more than the comedy. Um,
Yeah,
because there's a lot like I know How I Met Your Mother got dramatic from time to time, but it didn't happen all the time. So it was a little bit more of a gut punch when it would happen. Whereas this
how much?
show, go ahead.
I was gonna say how much your mother's hit. Like whenever I watch like a top 10 crazy things that happened on that TV, it was Marshall's dad dying is always on that list.
Yup,
Oh
Marshall's dad
yeah.
is crazy. But
Yeah,
that like
that fucked me up.
even the first episode of How I Met Your Father, they end with that moment where Val reveals to Jesse that like no, her parents are not together. Like her dad's not in the picture. It's a miracle that she even believes in love because she has no reason to. Like I'm like that moment you didn't need to get that hard in the first episode. I didn't feel. You could have just
Yeah,
stuck to the jokes, and that would have been fine. Um, but then you get into season two, and I feel like it is a lot more about the comedy than it is about the.
I think it's that line that shows like how I Met Your Father have to kind of ride because of what they are. It's like you're a sequel, but also your own thing. So like things are already established in universe as a way like of how a show is and everything. So I feel like they kind of might have had it in their head. Oh, well, they're already used to how we do drama and whatnot. So we can still like just ride off of that instead of like, hey, no, basically just treat it as a like new show, but in the same universe, as opposed to treating it as a sequel in the same universe. Because you have a whole new cast, like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
it's not continuing off of How I Met Your Mother in terms of being a sequel. It's like, no, you just like, hey, we're in this universe, time has passed, and we're basically just doing a similar, if not the exact same formula, but with the whole new cast. But we're treating it as if everything's already established. And it's like, yes and no. Like, we understand how your show kind of flows, and but the only reason that the drama worked where it did was because of how everything was already built up beforehand
Yeah.
for those characters and those scenarios. Whereas in How I Met Your Father, it's like, yes, we understand the flow of how the show is supposed to go because it's the same premise, but we are not attached to the characters the same way that we were for How I Met Your Mother because
Right.
these are all new people. Like, yes, you can give us the drama and that could help us attach to them, but right off rip, if you go too heavy, too deep, like, it's not going to have the same effect. Like, we want to get to know them as people first and then learn more lore about them. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, this makes sense as to why you act the way you do or why you've made some decisions and whatnot. Because some things it might be like, oh, why'd they do that? I thought this was everything they wanted. And then you learn, like, oh, yeah, like, her dad's not in her life or whatever. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, so that's why when stuff like this happens, you get kind of shaky and you kind of get out of what we're used to seeing you as, is because this is a harder, for lack of a better term, traumatic like thing for you. So I think
And
that's
like,
just where they're at for season one. And season two, they probably just were like, oh well, just throw some comedy in there. We can do that. We're good with comedy.
I also don't feel like it needs the cameos. The cameos are fun.
Yeah, definitely.
But like there's certain things like, I feel like I do feel like they needed the Barney cameo because I've seen that one, and I feel like they mostly needed the Barney cameo because fans were starting to create theories, and they're like, we need to put those theories to rest because they actually kind of actively ruin the show by thinking like that. Um, and so that made sense. Robin fit really well. I also like one of the things I hate when they do sequels, years later. If the actor or actress has gone on to do serious stuff, suddenly that character will become serious. And they didn't do that with Robin. Like Robin was
Oh, they
still
did not.
goofy as
She's
shit.
still fun.
They did
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, she's still super fun.
yeah. That was one of my biggest fears. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna like clearly Sophie needs advice, and there's Robin, and she's gonna tell her, she's gonna be super serious. It's like, no, they even talk about the bull goring, like. So, yeah, no, that was super fun, and also they kept it a little vague as to where this fits in the timeline as far as her and Ted, or even if it's that timeline where they even end up getting together, because she's just
Yeah.
like, oh, me and my friend, like I know somebody like that is what she said. She doesn't like specify like what Ted is to her, which I thought was kind of nice. Um, I also
So,
want
how do you guys feel about Josh Peck?
I hated him. I hated
Oh,
Dang.
him.
oh gosh! Oh man, I was like, man, I'd like to see him act. I liked him.
I enjoy him for what he is.
Yeah,
He's not overly flanderized for what his character is supposed to be. So I think he's in a decent spot character wise for
I,
what his role is.
I liked that there's a little bit of subtlety to his character. Like they tell you straight up that him and Jesse and Sid and even Hannah they've all known each other for years. But at the same time, you can tell that there's definitely something under the surface between him and Jesse, and that they may not get along.
yeah.
Um, but they also don't
Oh, of course
they
they're not gonna get along.
they don't straight up tell you that. At least not where I'm at. They're not like, oh yeah, we fucking hate each other. So there is a little bit more subtlety there, and
I mean,
I
would
kind
you
of
like the
appreciate that.
dude? Would you like the dude that like is basically your whole competition?
Well, No, I get that, but like they don't. He's like that from the moment you meet him. Like you can
Because
tell
listen, man,
because he's yelling at he's upset with Jesse for taking the pictures, even though Sophie's the one that's being weird, not Jesse.
I mean, listen,
Um,
man. What I'm saying
There's
is,
one man between me and Hillary Duff I'd kill for less.
he
um,
Quincy Wood. He's not lying. Um, but yeah, not like you wouldn't like the dude that you. There's always that thing where it's like if it's two dudes they that like the same girl, things are gonna be weird because they don't. Especially if it's like because I feel like they're yes they know each other, they have a past and everything, but I don't think it's that thing of we were boys and this girl got in between us. I think it was just like, hey, we're part of the same circle
yeah.
and we wind up liking the same girl. And I think that's different. I mean, why do you think I hate Quincy? Like, he likes the same girl that I like. He likes Mariah. I like Mariah. You know.
He don't even know her.
Does he not even know her, or does she not even know who he is?
Both.
Well, yes. The answer is yes.
But or so now. I mean, it's really because I know some people they don't like the member berries in shows like that,
Yeah,
and I
Yeah.
feel like there's been a lot of them because I think it's cool that they still go to McLaren and that the main characters are still inside the same apartment that Ted and Marshall were in. I think that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That
yeah, I
I
think it's
like.
just a little homage. I think there's a different because like member berries, when people use that term, I think it's supposed to be more so towards like just the aggressive, like, hey, we're kind of riding off of you remembering how you felt
Yeah,
about
writing
Yeah,
off the nostalgia, basically.
yeah, as opposed to, hey, this is just a neat little, oh, that's cool, you know,
well, I
which kind of just helps elevate like and keep you in within that world and realm. It's like, oh yeah, this is that. Like, oh, that's neat. Oh, and then maybe you'll start thinking and like theorizing and whatnot. It keeps you engaged versus you're just riding off of this.
I I
Yeah,
I do feel like when they brought back the captain and Becky, um, that was definitely like even the way that the son plays it up, it makes it work a lot more because if you don't remember who those characters are or if you've never watched the show before, then those characters showing up is so fucking random, and it's actually funnier for it. It's like, oh, who like he's like, who the fuck are these two random rich people? Oh no, that's important later. That's important later. Why are you bringing it up now then? Like it's like
Yeah,
it's
I
funnier that they like it's just as funny I feel like if you know who those characters are than if you
yeah,
don't. And
I
that's
think it's
the good kind of
yeah.
member berries.
Yeah, because I think it works better if it's something that whether someone knows it or not, and it's still like okay, it doesn't hinder anything.
Right.
I think that's good. Like if you don't know it, it's just like, huh, okay. Like if they draw attention to it a little bit, then and if you don't know it, then it's like, huh, it's weird. I wonder why they did that and everything. But it doesn't like ruin it. It doesn't take you out of anything. It's not like they look in the camera and just wait for you to be like, oh, I get it.
Right.
Um, but if
Never
you
Jesus
do
Christ.
remember it, if you do remember it, then you're freaking Leonardo DiCaprio in that one meme. It's
Yeah.
absolutely pointing at people like, oh hey,
It's like have you guys seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
no.
Yeah, I saw it.
So
Quincy went on a date to go see it. I didn't.
without going into any spoilers, there are a lot of references in that movie, but I don't feel like a lot of those references are also jokes, and they do them in certain ways so that if you've never played a Mario game or you haven't played Mario Kart in years or whatever, you're not left out of the joke. Like let's make this joke accessible to everyone. Let's not
Yeah,
it's not just for fans, it's not just for super fans, it's not just for people who have played it on the Switch or the N64 or whatever. It's for everybody. Even if you bring your dad to this and he's never played a Mario game, this is a very inclusive movie, and I felt like the references worked incredibly well
I wish I knew
in
my dad to
Mario.
be into the Mario movie.
Oh. You want me to be your dad at the Mario movie?
No, no, I don't know why that just sounded weird. Don't say that.
Oh,
Like for one thing that happened in How I Met Your Father was that there was a like the scene where they started doing the sword fighting with the swords in the room. The way I was like, history repeats itself.
Quincy just became Thanos in that moment. No matter what, it all led you. Destiny arrives all the same.
I mean, yeah, as soon as they said they left these cool swords, I was like, oh, they have to.
Now we just need a pineapple, a goat, Halloween on
Not the
the.
pineapple. Fucked us up for so long.
well, okay. So I saw this list recently that was like,
And someone needs to get left at the altar by a woman named Stella.
no, no, not
I feel like we
again.
already got a Stella. We got the dude's like girlfriend that turned him down, and she comes back in season 2 as even a worse person.
Yeah,
Ooh, what?
yeah, yeah. Leighton Meester's character. She's there from like episode 1. She
Yeah.
she she breaks his heart.
I'm confused. Wait, breaks who heart? I'm trying to remember.
So, Jesse's whole thing is that he was in this viral video where he proposed to his girlfriend, and she rejected him in the viral video.
Wait, is it the girl that
Yeah.
he like goes to do the music with?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
her. Oh,
Yes.
oh, yeah. Nah,
She's
screw
a
her. Yeah, yeah.
man. She's a
yeah, she's a piece of work for sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm on the same page now. I'm caught up. I'm caught up.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah. So who do you think she's gonna end up with? / who do you want her to end up with?
I don't know. I'm not truly invested in any of their relationships. Like I'm okay with her and obviously the main guy. And then her and the dude who's like the marine biologist, whatever, he's not a bad guy either.
Was that black guy that she met at the
Yeah,
or not met, but like
She
was at?
reconnects with him
the
at
black
the gallery.
yeah, the black dude.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I mean, I'm not super invested in anybody's like
Yeah,
relationship of her being with.
yeah,
I
same.
mean, I am a sucker for the whole like um I don't know how to put this. Not the will they won't they, even though I feel like that's what it is. But like with Ted and Robin, and then with her, like Hilary Duff's character and Jesse.
There's a line.
That's his name,
yeah,
right?
Well, they won't,
yeah.
but there's a line. It's annoying.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely gets annoying. It's frustrating. It's just, all right, somebody's obviously just like not saying something. Um, I so I am kind of a sucker for that sort of thing of like
Okay.
obviously they have feelings for each other or whatever, and I hope that they get together because so many like obviously he cares, she cares, but like they just don't cross that line into relationship.
Message.
Message.
What?
Huh.
What? Huh?
I hate it here.
So I think that both of those two, I think they're both red herrings. I don't think
Uh,
I don't think she's
who do
gonna
you think
end up with either of them. I actually think she's gonna end up with Sid,
Who's that?
the owner of the bar,
That's random,
and
but
Jesse's
okay.
best friend. I feel like they had him get married at the end of season 1, and even had what's his face, the British dude. They had him break up, or had him like say he doesn't want kids.
Oh, I don't know. I liked him with Valerie.
Like I did too, but I felt like they did both of those things at the end of season 2 to like make you think, oh, she's not gonna end up with either of these two, and I feel like she really is gonna end up with one of them.
I don't know.
Whereas Jesse's an obvious pick because they've been like trying to push those two together since episode 1.
Yeah.
They've also been trying to push her with the marine biologist since episode 1 as well. So I just feel like those two are too obvious. She has great chemistry with Sid, which is part of the reason I think that. I also think that Sid's marriage is doomed.
oh yeah. It's sort of like like I have to give him props. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was season 2, right? When he was where you met that person on a plane and like they started texting and it was becoming a little too much and he had to call it off.
I haven't gotten there, so I don't know.
Yeah, so it is season 2. All right. Yeah, like I mean, thus far it seems good. Like he's trying, but Derek's right. So far, it does seem to like have the signs that like they're giving it their all, but like it's not giving.
Yeah.
But
It's not
they can
giving.
completely 180 that and be like, hey, like never mind. Look, they fixed it. They're happily together. They're the
Yeah.
Marshall and
No, I really don't feel like this show has a Marshall and Lloyd, and I actually like that. I like that the show doesn't.
that's cool.
They're not just carbon copies of the characters
Yeah.
from the first show.
There's different archetypes in this show.
And like Ellen, especially the lesbian sister, she does
Oh,
not
yeah.
feel like any of the characters from
Not
the
a-
previous show.
Not
She-
a single one.
she is so fucking bizarre. The episode where she's pretending to know a lady just so that she can know a dead lady just so she can get some fucking tomato slices. I was
Yeah.
just like, no, what the fuck?
But everybody loves tomato slices.
No, man. Isn't tomato mostly water? Drink a cup of water. Like, drink a cup of water.
Water.
Put
It's
a
flavored
spritz of ketchup
water,
on
bro.
you and close your eyes.
It's flavored water. I can't imagine tomato taste. It has such a distinct flavor.
Get the water and you put one little squirt of ketchup in there, close your eyes, and drink.
Disgusting. Why would I squirt
fuck,
ketchup in
Quincy?
water?
You want the tomato taste? It's basically what you got.
No, it's
Menace.
not. It's completely
Not
different. You're a madman. You're a madman and a menace. You need to be put
Not
down.
a bad minutes. You know what? We'll try it out. I'm gonna get like some.
If I come
tomato
home
water,
and you're like, all right,
there's
Ed,
gonna be
here you
ketchup
go.
water.
There's
I'm
some
like,
ketchup water.
which
I'm
which?
decking you in the
Which one's
schnoz
which?
immediately.
You can deck me in the schnoz if you get it right. If you get it
No.
wrong, I can deck you in the schnoz.
Can we
Wait, how would I get it wrong? It's ketchup water.
I mean, it's gonna be ketchup water, and you gotta close your eyes. I won't let you see because obviously one's gonna be like, "Hey, that one looks a little weird." No, you gotta close your eyes.
Weird.
You're like, damn. You're like, they both kind of taste the same. Like, see, what did I tell you? Obviously, this
Nah.
proves nothing. Even if our lives will not be.
I'm not gonna start walking, strutting down the street, all
Yeah.
with glee and joy, and be like, you know what, guys, ketchup water is just the same as tomatoes. So
it changed my life.
The life
I
experience.
only drink ketchup water. Like,
you guys saying like I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz, it just makes me think of that scene from Dragon Ball Abridged where he's
Oh
like,
yeah,
he's like he counts, or Frieza counts every time somebody said something to him. He's like Frieza, I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz. He's like, that's a first. Like I've never heard that one before.
yeah, nah, I'm decking Quincy in the schnoz. He tries to, no, do not give me ketchup water, you animal.
I do admit that like infused water is like it's okay. I feel like it's overrated.
Okay, when you say infused water, what exactly do you mean?
People just cut up like the cucumbers and put it in the water.
Overrated? You're crazy.
No, Quincy's onto something. Go ahead.
No, shut up, Derek. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that. Oh my god, someone gives me
Oh.
infused water. I'm like, how dare you? But I'm gonna be like, if someone's like, we got infused water and regular water, I'm like, just give me the regular water.
You just don't want the deliciousness that is cucumber lemon water?
That's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Okay, no. You know what you're effectively saying to me?
What am I saying?
You're telling me right here, right now, that by someone's offering you regular water and sweet, delicious cucumber lemon water, that you'd go, you know what, I'll take the regular. That's the same as going, someone's offering you $10 and $100. You know what, I really only want the 10. I just need.
If I'm thirsty and I want some water, my
No,
mind.
you're dumb. You're dumb, and I hate you. Don't talk to me. No, don't talk.
I went to Chase and it was like cucumber mint water.
Okay,
Oh.
that's weird. That's weird. Don't
I
put
was gonna
mint.
say that's good. That's good.
No, okay, Derek, we are clearly not on the same page here.
No, we're not. We're not at all. And again, it's because of Quincy. This fucking infused water conversation would not be happening if Quincy didn't
He's
show up.
tearing us apart, Derek.
He's letting this happen.
So infused water, it's not as good as what everyone says. That's right.
No,
So-
you're crazy. Cute. So you're like, okay, scale of 1 to 10. Regular water, like your average water, the water that you drink on a daily that you fill your jug up with. What would you
the
put it at?
water I drink from day to
No.
day,
Answer the question.
The water that I drink from a day to day, yo, like that's like, especially
Lie
when
to
it be
me.
hitting,
I dare you. I dare you.
That's almost like a 9 or an 8 right there. Infused water,
No.
Okay, and you're telling me that objectively, cucumber lemon water tastes worse than regular water. That's what you're telling me.
yes.
That's what you're with your whole chest.
Yes.
With your whole blackussy. That's what you're telling me.
Blackussy.
You're crazy. You're crazy. I don't know you. You
Honestly, what my taste buds do when it tastes.
No, I don't know you. I can't believe it. I've lived with this man for like 4 years, and I don't know. You're a stranger to me.
I feel like.
No,
like,
don't talk to me.
It's so muted. It's like water.
Muted? What do you mean? Okay. He's crazy. You're delusional.
Would you like lemon water or lemonade? Lemonade all day, every day.
No, because it's different. It's different because if you take it's like it's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the cucumber, you have the lemon, and the cucumber like accentuates the lemon flavor in a different way that you can't get from lemonade. Like, true, I'm not gonna hold you. Lemonade tastes delicious. Like it's just whoever thought, you know what, I would really like this lemon stuff, but I need to dilute it and add some sweetness, and then we're perfect. Whoever decided that, let me in the family. I will marry into your family. It's perfect. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. Like you'll have a little competition with the people that came up with the idea to make mac and cheese, but like,
what if it's the same family?
if it's the same family, I'm in. I'm in my bag. Like, what are you talking about?
It's the same family.
I'm in. Like, I'm in. There's no issue. But yeah, like it's different. It's not the same. It's like at that point you're trying to compare apples to oranges, bro. Like,
why can't we be compared?
calm down there, little Dicky. But yeah, no, it's different. It does a different thing. I'm not gonna be like, you know what, I want lemonade, and then try orange juice and be like, you know, this doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, everyone knows, number one, apple juice is superior to orange juice, and like in this case,
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with orange juice, but orange juice only hits at certain times, but apple juice hits all the time.
Apple juice does hit all the time. Orange juice for me, maybe it's simply because I love orange like drinks, that I don't really get tired of orange juice. I'm guaranteed it's horrible for you to drink as much orange juice as I probably could.
I bet that immune system impervious to everything.
My immune system is immaculate after drinking that much orange. Like, give me a peanut, I will. Like the peanut will fold.
Well, are you on the list? Are you on the list?
Like the peanut, like anaphylactic shock is gonna try and pop up, and it's just gonna be like, nah, bro, you gotta go out. You gotta leave. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that around here.
He's got cheat codes on. You gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no. Just if you don't like cucumber lemon water, like
I don't.
as a all right. First of all, there you.
Like,
we were doing so well, Derek.
No,
we had such a great relationship. We had such a great relationship.
You're letting Quincy tear us apart.
Like, listen, man, I want to love you, but you're just messing up too much right now.
So like Quincy said that he likes it. He doesn't like it as much. I straight up don't like cucumber water.
And
Like
you're wrong, but that's
all of
cool.
those infusions,
I'm
I'm just like, nah,
about
none of that
jokes.
shit.
You're objectively wrong, Derek, and we like. I think you've been living life wrong, Derek. Like,
I know it just feels like it just feels like a sad hand job of juice. That's what infused water kind of
okay,
tastes like.
no, you're not gonna disrespect it like that.
I'm sorry. It's like, man, it's like, damn, where's the flavor and the sweetness at? Nah, bro, that was it. Oh, that's it? Yup.
Is there like okay?
I was, I've
Hear me
had
out.
better.
Hear me out. How about we'll put it this way? Like, it's not supposed to be that. You're trying to make it something that it's not. It's not supposed to be juice. It's just supposed to give you a little bit extra vitamins and minerals. You know, you
No,
don't want a
it's
whole
not.
cucumber. You can't. Shut
No,
up, Derek.
because there
Shut
are
up.
white people that love that shit, and they're like, "Oh, I can afford the extra cucumbers, so I'm gonna cut it up and put it in my water."
No. I'm saying like you don't wanna eat the whole cucumber, but you like the flavor of cucumber, even though cucumber is just water.
Yeah, like cucumber gives you more hydration. I'm not like, see, that's why I said I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I do admit, like, I remember they gave me two of those little cups, and I remember I was thirsty, and I was like, I just need something to drink. Let me get some of this cucumber infused water with that hint of mint. After two of those cups, my body was like done. They're like, damn, only two? That's crazy.
Done. We're good. We're refreshed. No more.
Fuck.
Sir, our fuel cells are at 110% capacity.
Your car feels when you put premium in it by accident? Like, damn.
Yeah, no. I mean, like cucumber mint. I don't know. I'll have to try it because
It was,
mint
the
has
mint was like
weird
a hint.
effect.
It was like such a light hint of mint. I was like, okay,
Oh, so
because
basically, like if they had like a whole jug, like a Kool-Aid jug,
whole jug.
that
Like,
you.
I enjoy mint recreationally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Whoever is enjoying mint
That
recreationally, you're an
recreational
animal.
mint.
Yeah, you're an animal. Like,
Like,
why
oh,
are you?
I ate mint and chocolate chip ice cream. All right, so if I just put Hershey's and Colgate and spun it in a bowl, you'd eat that? Because that's what it sounds
No,
like.
no, I would not.
Are
One,
you
I don't
wait?
like mint.
Are you one of those fucking like the mint chocolate denialists?
What do you mean denialists?
Like
Like it's a whole
you
conspiracy.
like you don't like no, because there are those people that are like no, they're like they think it's like pineapple on pizza, even though it's nothing like pineapple on pizza. They're like
Almost
no,
chocolate mint
no,
mix.
no. Like, but like, come on, chocolate mint is like
Derek,
chocolate
who
mint ice
are
cream
you?
is great.
Who are you?
Whoa, what? Like, see, I'm gonna treat you just like how I treat Kim when she said that shit. Next time you said you want a snack, I'm gonna give you some Vicks Vapor Rub and like some Chips Ahoy and tell you to dip it.
Yeah,
No,
because you're weird. Why are you
mint
eating mint
chocolate chip
chocolate?
is fine. It's
It's
No,
not.
fine.
no,
It's
you're
not.
weird. You're
Like, I
Like
swear to God,
weird.
like if I was about to eat some ice cream and I thought it was like pistachio and it was mint, I swear to God, I'm flipping the entire table and I'm punching the
I'm
first person.
swinging. I'm swinging.
are you?
I'm throwing hands immediately.
Does that mean y'all aren't gonna eat it like a York peppermint patty that's been refrigerated or like been frozen?
No, never in my life.
Oh
No.
my god!
Let me check. Yeah, that's a fuck no, sir.
Fuck you
Yeah, like no,
guys.
that's not happening. You're crazy. You're a madman. You're a
Like,
madman and an animal.
time when I went trick or treating, they gave me a York peppermint patty. I wanted to punch him, but I didn't because I know my mom loved him. I just gave him to my mom.
Yeah.
Man, y'all fucking suck. What happened?
How
What
the
happened
fuck
to
you're
us?
out here enjoying mint recreationally?
What's wrong with mint? Mint is great. Sometimes I rub it on my hands to make my hands smell good.
So you tell me when you leave work and you're like you really need to relax. You pour yourself a nice cold cup of fucking Nyquil because that's basically what it's giving right now.
No, you fucking psycho. No, I don't.
Giving. It just feels like it's not meant to be enjoyed recreationally.
God, well, I mean, I don't know
But
what y'all's problem
admit,
is.
I will admit that after I do ingest mints, whether it be accidentally, recreationally, or brushing my teeth, water smacks after.
Yeah, of course.
I don't understand why, but it just hits so good after mint.
Man, I love like a nice frozen York peppermint patty. I also don't eat ice cream that often, so it's rare that happens. But when I do,
Just
you
got some
know,
ice cream.
well, must be nice.
Haven't opened it up yet. It's Oreo cookies and cream can't go wrong. Oreo cookies and cream or strawberry shortcake. Good ice cream.
Fuck strawberry shortcake. Fuck
Or like
strawberries.
strawberry cheesecake. Strawberry's good. Like I've only met like maybe one person in my life that I was like that just did like some people are like strawberries okay, strawberries are bomb. I only met one person I was like, yo, fuck strawberries. And I'm like,
Was
sir,
it
I want you to know you are in the minority.
was it me?
No, I don't believe so.
No,
Strawberries.
cause like I don't fuck with strawberries. And you're right. Everybody loves strawberries. They're like one of the top selling things at my work. So
Yeah, look, you see with your own eyes. So like, why you being a strawberry denialist?
because fuck strawberries.
They're delicious, goddammit. No, I'm not gonna trust someone's taste buds who enjoys mint recreationally. Let's start there, huh?
You know what? Don't you
Taste
have a
bud
place?
hierarchy.
Don't you have a place to drive to? Fuck you.
I'm doing it right now, bitch. I can multitask.
I got my Jeepus and my headphones.
Yeah, I got my GPS. My GPS will tell me out loud when my turn is. I'm supposed to be on this road for another 25 miles. So, bitch, I ain't even got to worry about turning.
Dang. You're stuck with them, Derek, and you brought this upon yourself. All I'm saying is, so you're okay. So you just don't like strawberries,
No, at all. Period.
like at all. Period.
End,
Done
end
and
of
done.
sentence. Yep. Yeah.
And you're also telling me that you're in the middle of a room. They're like, hey, these are your ice cream options, and they're like, you got your standard vanilla, you got your chocolate. You're gonna go for the mint chocolate.
No, probably not. That's not my go-to.
Okay.
I like.
Okay. So
I'm gonna pick regular chocolate first. But specifically, there are times where I've chosen a ice cream York peppermint patty above a
regular like ice cream sandwich, like a normal
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah. It's happened. It's been known to happen.
I don't know if I can trust you with my kids, Derek. I don't know if I can trust you with my kids.
We've been friends for how long? Not just you think you know a guy, right?
Honestly, like this is new lore for me, and I'm disappointed in the lore that was given to me. It's like you don't like the flavor infused water with cucumber and lemon.
No.
Do you like blueberry pancakes?
Blueberry pancakes are amazing.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Okay, all right. Ooh.
All right, here we go.
We almost lost you there, Derek.
I'm also apparently in the minority because I love blackberries, and there's a lot of people that don't like blackberries.
Never had them.
Blackberries are cool. There's nothing wrong. I don't hate them, but like blackberries are cool. Blackberries are fine. I don't mind that.
I know a lot of people that hate blackberries. Even when they're on sale, people don't buy blackberries.
All right, no. Okay, this one's strictly for me.
All right, go ahead.
Derek, when you are to eat cheese for a snack, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which one are you going for?
Oh, I have to pick one?
Yes.
I usually go for cheddar.
Well, okay, cheddar. Okay, Quincy says cheddar.
Just snacking, right?
Like you're
not
there.
for a
You're like,
burger.
I have to eat cheese for a snack. Which one are you grabbing?
Like mozzarella is fine, but I feel like cheddar. I feel like mozzarella's aftertaste is all over the place depending on what you get. But I feel like cheddar's aftertaste is usually the same, so I usually go for cheddar.
So there's three. Unfortunately I have three answers because like there
Go for it. No, go for it. No.
I've been in situations where I've felt a different way, and so
This is a safe space. This is a safe space.
So either mozzarella, like Quincy said,
Mozzarella's good.
Monterey Jack.
Okay.
That's good.
Like or not Monterey Jack, Colby Jack.
Oh, okay. Respectable.
Because like I'll fuck with like pepper jack on a burger mostly, but I don't fuck with it.
Well, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
And then last but not least, extra sharp cheddar cheese.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff
Okay.
right there.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Stuff
All right.
there.
All right. You can have the kids on like the weekend. All right.
What if they hit you with the nah, man, blue cheese,
I do
raw
like blue
blue?
cheese. I do like blue cheese. Not, well, okay, not
You're
raw.
losing me,
Okay,
Derek. You're losing
no,
me.
but
You're losing me.
I prefer it on a steak or a burger, and it's nice and melty.
What?
And I
Yo,
do
man,
put blue.
blue cheese has mold in it.
They all have mold in them,
No,
dumbass.
no, 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 no. I get where Quincy's coming from. You're crazy. Like you're wild for that. You're just raw dog and blue cheese, but whatever.
I'll
Crazy, man.
I'll also put blue cheese on my almost exclusively. I put it on my salad. Like I don't. I prefer that. I've traditionally preferred that. I've started to get into Caesar dressing.
Oh. Okay, so like maybe a Saturday morning breakfast is when you can have
Get
the
all
children.
pancakes, at least you won't poison them with blue cheese.
Yeah, trying to corrupt my children's mind. Okay.
You don't have any kids.
I'm saying for when I do, Derek. Gosh.
Jeez, leave him alone. Leave him and his future kids alone. Jesus.
Hey. Already knows I got problems with all that, and you just want to be like, you won't have kids. Thanks for reminding me.
She took the kids, Ryu.
Took the kids for you.
Damn, that's a lot.
Poor
Yeah.
Ken. He'll get over it. He's rich.
But yeah, that's those are my answers.
You're wild. I don't.
I mean, he
I
has
don't
some
know.
redeeming qualities. It's like,
Okay,
know?
yes, he has redeeming qualities. It's just, it's like now if I go to give you a hug, I'm not gonna fully embrace you. You know?
it's like, now he fully embraces you, but he just whispers in your ear, I know who you really are.
The truth will come out soon.
The world will be aware.
You
Yeah, no.
cheese.
You blue cheese eating fiend. Funny enough, we actually did like a charcuterie board the other day and watched Hamilton on Disney Plus. It was really nice.
Hey, it's funny you say that. I was gonna bring that up.
Oh,
I have both listened to it in its entirety this last week and watched it again.
oh
So,
boy!
I'm back on the Hamilton boat for sure.
Actually, I was supposed to listen to it this drive, but I was like, what are the boys up to?
Oh, you playing
Uh,
us now?
The boys are up to nothing super productive outside of recording the podcast.
Yeah, we've literally talked about that. We're like, yeah, we both need to be editing shit, and we're not.
Like, yes, is my editing closer to being done than Derek's by a country mile, but
Fuck.
Depends.
What's it?
Is Eric's big VTuber video more edited than your Kakarot video?
oh, you're comparing Kakarot and VTuber video. Oh, Derek's got me beat on that, like hands down. I thought we were talking about recent developments of like comparing what I have to edit because my hero is there.
It's a thing.
Mighty ambitious.
I mean, I felt like the My Hero thing was. I was talking to Derek about it. It was a good step towards where I want like my video style to be at, and it's there. It's fine. It's good. It's Gucci. Like, sure, it was a little rough because kind of I don't know what was going on, but like my capture footage runs smooth, but your guys's doesn't.
Really?
And I know your guys. Yeah, it's weird, and I know your guys's is fine though. Because like I know Quincy's because he's on the PS5, and like I know Derek's, and like Derek's is fine. So I know that nothing's inherently wrong with it. It's nothing on your end. It's just my computer deciding, hey, we're just gonna be choppy when we play this.
Yeah, I have to be careful when I'm editing, because there's certain. If I start editing too early, then all of a sudden everything gets choppy, and so
Yeah,
there's kind of
yeah.
you have to wait for everything to like render in the preview mode first.
Yeah, and so I don't know what was going on with it. Like I got it together and it works fine, and I think I did like it. I feel like it's a good video. I feel like it's it's going where I wanted it to go, and I put in some stuff that if any of you guys wound up watching it and getting to those parts, you'd probably laugh.
Yeah, just like the Overcooked video.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of videos, so I did watch Derek's thing where he tried new YouTubers, and he did watch AI Angel, and like, yeah, her new voice is kind of trash. That you're listening to like her new voice is really modulated, and I don't understand why she changed it.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
it's also a little weird because one, the video that I put in that video has already been taken down, and she's taken down a lot of her stuff.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, a lot. Like from when I was looking for videos to get till now, a lot of her videos are missing. And so I thought that was kind of odd.
Mhm.
In fact, I even wondered if I should take that out of the video because by the time I uploaded it, that part of the video or that video was gone. It was already missing.
I wouldn't have taken it out
Yeah.
if that was the decision that you made. Like I wouldn't have taken it out.
I didn't even know she was taking her stuff down. Like most of the time, I go watch her old Omegle videos. I didn't know she was out here taking stuff down. I wonder what's happening.
I don't know. It could be like maybe a transition. Maybe she's transitioning into being like a VTuber. Because there was one YouTuber that was like that. There was a person that I watched. I forgot her name, but I watched her for all her like Drakengard and Nier lore, and that's what
Yeah,
got me into Nier. And like she took all of her stuff down because she was becoming a VTuber. So
Yeah,
like it
it's
was weird
possible.
because there was always one video. There was always one video that I went back to like watch because it was really good and really well put together. Because I think it was like the whole overarching lore of Drakengard into Nier because they are part of the same universe and like
Right.
yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, and I'd always go back to that because it was just really good and it was interesting.
And
And
well made and
then I
whatnot.
went, yeah, and I went to look at it and I was like, oh, where is it? Where is it at? Like, I went to her channel. I was like, all right, I know it's supposed to be in between this video, and it just wasn't there. And I was like, oh, and then I checked like her social media to like see if anything was going on. Like, was there a problem with the video? And it was like, oh yeah, I'm like becoming a VTuber and stuff. So like, this channel's kind of just gonna transition into being my new VTuber channel. So I was like, oh, okay,
kind of
I'm
makes me
happy
think of.
for it.
At least the Un is honest. You knew it from the beginning.
Yeah. So, but with the AI Angel thing, I don't know. Like that's the only thing I can think of because like she's already like halfway into the door of being that. Like
Yeah.
if she wants to change and whatnot,
Yeah,
but who knows? I'm not super.
maybe trying to get rid of the stuff that was whoring out her Patreon, all of her like nude stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh, was
yeah,
she doing that?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. She
it
was.
does.
It's funny there are that happens a lot in the VTuber industry where there's like especially in the indie side, somebody decides that they want to do that for especially because they think it'll get them far, and then they completely fold. They're like, no, I can't do this anymore. This is not me. This I feel like I was whoring myself out essentially. I can only think of one person that did that initially and is still doing it, and it's one of their like biggest parts of their career. And they're even an agency VTuber and they still get away with that. So
Oh wow. Yeah. Speaking of Derek's channel, I haven't checked analytics for that in a while.
it's okay. This video is not nearly as popular as the videos I did with you two, and I edited a lot of shit out because there was a lot of just me sitting there, and especially with everything that's happened with like Sniper Wolf and Jack's films, like I didn't really want to.
No,
If I was gonna upload a reaction video, I wanted to actually be reacting a lot and not a little bit. Um, and so I, Quincy may have seen it. I fast forwarded through a big portion of what I wasn't reacting to.
What is
Um,
Sniper Wolf? And then Jack's film had to do with anything VTuber related.
It's not that it has anything to do with anything VTuber related. It has to do with reaction content.
Oh,
Because that's how the whole thing started. Was the whole reason she beefed with him was because he was commenting like she would react to his videos and put
I see what
very
I see what
little.
you're saying. I
Yeah.
get it. I was. It took me a second to process. Yeah, because like it's like with that whole thing, it was like, oh, she's not really like reacting or doing anything to transformative to the content. So she's
Right.
basically rising. So yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I think she was really bad. But I think that XQC is way worse about that.
Which one's
X,
XQC? Because I get XQC and Cutie Cinderella mixed up.
no,
XQC
XQC is the dude.
is the dude. Okay, okay, okay.
Cutie Cinderella is Ludwig's girlfriend.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I get it mixed up just because I don't know brain. I don't know if it's the ADHD or the autism or both. Who really knows?
I used to get XQC and RPR mixed up just because they both have use 3 letters.
Don't tell Derek about uh, Quincy's new channel.
What's Quincy's new channel?
I was just gonna say like
Oh,
Quincy. Yeah,
it's
Q QDW.
QWD.
Yeah, it's like yeah. Now Derek's just all confused. Or Quincy's radio show host channel.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
is anybody still doing that?
You mean out of you and Quincy?
I mean, I'm the only one. I'm probably the only one that's like they're the gallows.
I finally deleted the app, so
Dang,
I
not a true friend.
I got annoyed with getting alert. Quincy never went on.
I still have the app.
Luckily, my phone. If I don't use an app for a while, you turn off.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
It must be nice. It must be nice to
to
have
have
Samsung on your side. That was a good night. That,
Let's go back to Hamilton for a second. What is the most underrated song in Hamilton?
underrated
there's an underrated song in Hamilton.
is what?
I feel like there isn't an underrated song in Hamilton because like everyone usually raves about the entire thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know what song I wasn't really like vibing with at first, but then later on came to appreciate it,
Okay.
and that was "I the Hurricane" or what? It's "Wrote My Way Out." It's "Wrote My Way Out."
Yeah, it's the same
No.
thing.
Yeah.
I hurricane. Yeah, same.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember you saying you were pretty big on that song at the beginning. So then it grew
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
No.
But most of the people say what their favorite song in Hamilton is. I feel like I'm the only one that says Satisfied. But no one says the bad song, though.
I hear Satisfied a lot.
As like a favorite, Quincy's the only one that I know that's like "Satisfied" is like his favorite song. Like me, I'm like it's really good. I like for what it is and what it does. It's really great. It fits perfectly, and it emotionally, all that, the tone, everything, perfect. It's just not my favorite.
Yeah, Satisfied. But if you have Spotify, the one that I've listened to the most is the first Cabinet.
Oh, the first cabinet battle. Oh yeah. Yeah, when we were
Yeah.
watching it, I was talking to I was telling Danny and Tori, I was like, when the cabinet battle came on, I was like, this is actually Quincy's favorite like song I could hear.
Like if someone asks me, it's Satisfied. But if you ask Spotify, it's like he's listened to the first Cabinet battle way more.
See, like I feel like
Spotify the back
nobody.
cabinet battle.
Well, I mean, like a lot of people say Guns and Ships, and that's like
Oh,
That's
you know
Danny
what?
said.
Guns and Ships is also another one for me
Guns
where
and
I'm like,
it's a banger, dude.
oh wait. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Guns and Ships is a bop. Guns and Ships is a whole bop.
It was so hard to be inside there and not be like, while he was doing it live.
Oh yeah. Because that's the one
Guns,
where Lafayette's rapping, isn't it?
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Guns and Ships and Yorktown are two like of the best.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
what
think
about the Tyndall?
the 10 Dual Commandments.
Ten Dual
Great. Like I
Commandments
don't
is
know.
amazing. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're
Like
right.
Right?
I liked the when it was the Burr versus Hamilton duel when they did that when they did the reiteration the reprise version of it. But then,
Yeah.
like, I went back. I don't know what it was, but something flipped in me, and I went back and started listening to regular Ten Dual Commandments, and I was like, "This hits. This hits. This is where it's
Yeah,
at."
Tyndall Commandments hit. And not to mention the Hamilton remix album also hits too. If you guys
Oh my
haven't heard it,
gosh, it does,
I've actually never
dude.
listened to it.
listen to it. It's
Dude, First Burn is the first song that I ever downloaded that was part of like the remix. Do other things. It went, especially when they were doing the Hamilton tour,
yeah.
where they were like giving out free tickets and doing other stuff. I heard First Burn like as soon as it came out, and because they put it on the channel and everything, and immediately I downloaded it. I was like, "This is good. This
Like,
is
bro,
what I need."
I wrote my way out with Lin Manuel and Nas, bro,
Oh, that
bro.
was that song. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I
I remember
haven't.
Quincy showed me that.
Holy shit! I need to listen to this shit.
Immigrants that get the job done.
Job done with
Immigrants
Sell the
that
Product.
sell the
Yeah,
product,
yeah,
bro. Bro,
yeah.
they even got a song with Ashanti and Ja Rule on there, dude. Bro,
You not listening. You not
yeah,
listening.
culture. Derek Ursher's on there, bro. Listen to it. It is a
He said Ursher's on there.
Ursher.
Ursher, baby.
Yo, girl.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it. Shit. I part of it is that until you mentioned it, I forgot that it existed because I've just been listening to
Derek
the.
has homework for next week
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I've got homework.
Derek has homework. It's gonna be the first thing. Like we're not even like we're just gonna be sitting there recording. We're gonna do the intro. It's gonna click and Quincy says, "He's like, no. Derek, you do your homework."
Yeah.
Oh,
The Hamilton
man,
really
it's good.
we didn't even ask. Like, I don't think anyone really asked for that, but Lin Manuel gave it to us.
No one asked for that. Nobody was out here like, "Hey, you should like remix some of these songs." Like nobody, everybody was like Hamilton, peak, amazing, great, and then remixes came out, and it was like, oh, he can do more, he can do more.
Motherfucking Snow the Products won a Grammy off of Immigrants. They get the job done.
That's crazy. That's actually wild. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's so good. My biggest recommendation is always go listen to First Bird. It's so good. It hits. It's like it's Eliza if she wasn't like trying to be all proper and emotional. Like it's more angry as opposed to sad.
Okay.
Because with Burn, it's like she's heartbroken, and she's really sad because it's like you feel the sorrow more in Burn, but First Burn you get like the anger and rage that
I'm
like
getting
you
chills.
truly get a woman's scorn in First
Mhm.
Burn. I feel like,
Fair enough.
It's good.
and
Like, honestly,
I think it's also the women.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I think it's also the women that are part of that have played Eliza, barring Philippa Sue. I think it's them that are all singing it.
Oh,
I think.
but isn't that the main person? Like, who played? So basically, everyone but the main Eliza.
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
think I could be completely wrong. Do not quote me on that.
Yeah. Even if you're right, I'm like, it makes sense. Like, because they all went off to do other things. Every one of them. Hell, motherfucking what? Who's the one that's in Transformers?
Oh yeah, Anthony Ramos.
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in Godzilla as well.
Whole Burr is in The Exorcist.
Is he?
I hate Quincy for that so much. He has ruined that for me.
It's hilarious.
Bro pulled up. It was like, dang, the Adoja not looking so good. I hate Quincy for that.
It's beautiful. She wasn't. She's not. What do you mean? She like she out here looking all different levels of fucked up.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, everybody went off to do like other things and whatnot. Like freaking Dobby Diggs was in a bunch of stuff after Hamilton. He was on
And
Blackish.
I think the dude who played Burr, he also released an album too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he does music.
Yeah, of course, with a voice like that, it'd be stupid if he didn't do music.
It's like you wasting the potential.
Like that song, like what's his big song that he does in Hamilton? I forget the name of it.
Wait for it.
Yes, wait for it.
That one.
Bro.
I listened to Wait for It on repeat, bro.
Yeah.
When I was in Mississippi, it was so good. I was in it. I was in it when I was listening to Wait for It.
Wait for it is a good song, and like you can't have average ass vocals and do that song.
Yeah, like I don't know what I was relating to when I was listening to Wait for It, but I must have been relating hard because I was right there with him. I remember.
You get wait for it.
Yeah, it was so good. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It was so good. So good. I don't know. Hamilton, all in all, like if they don't take anything away from this podcast, take away this. Hamilton is a bop. Listen to Hamilton. Watch it.
Turn slightly left onto Rice Avenue.
Rice Avenue.
That echo, man.
Rice Avenue. You turning on the Rice Avenue? Wait, so you're in Fresno?
No,
You're going to Fresno.
I am not.
Where are you going?
Turn slightly left onto Rice Avenue.
Turn slightly left, but the arrow pointing to the right. I hate this shit, bro.
He is going through it.
Continue on Rice Avenue for 4 miles.
I didn't even do anything. Sometimes you pass the test and you don't do nothing.
Like, where are you headed to?
I guess something.
That didn't sound like a real word. You want to run that by me again?
Just I don't know, Santa something. I'll know when I get there.
San Francisco.
Nigga, I said Santa something.
Santa something. I didn't hear the "tuh." My bad.
Oh, I'm not driving to San Francisco. You gotta get goddamn miles further than Fresno.
I was confused. That's why. I was
okay, I'll
confused.
drive to San Francisco.
Well, you know where there's
Bro just wants to meet Baymax. That's all.
Come on, you act like you wouldn't want to just lay on Baymax.
That's fine. There's San Francisco at California Adventure Disneyland.
Is Go-Go there?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any meet and greets. I know there's a Baymax meet and greet, but I don't know if there's anybody else.
Okay, listen, Baymax is cool, but like if they had Go-Go, like then all right, okay. Little Jamie Chung, all right, fine, let's go.
Have you seen Once Upon a Studio yet?
No.
Do you know what it is?
No. That does not sound familiar.
It's a little short on Disney Plus where all of the Disney characters get together for a family portrait, basically, to celebrate the 100 years of the company.
Yeah, they are
100 years old.
Well, sometimes they just use clips from the movies, but
okay,
it's got fucking every character, and you bring up the characters from Big Hero 6, and they have them, not just Baymax, they have everybody in that. So
even Tadashi?
Yep, even Tadashi.
Oh, he ain't dead. I like it.
Oh, no. Sorry, I just meant the main Big Hero 6. Sorry, he may be in there. I don't think he is, though.
Tadashi dead.
Yeah, I don't think Tadashi's in there.
Oh, what about Aunt Cass? Aunt Cass low-key thick, you know what I'm
saying? What do you mean low-key thick? I've been on the internet. I know...
Okay, those are exaggerated Aunt Casses. I'm talking about regular Aunt Cass, damn it.
You know what? It's still good.
I know.
It's still good.
It's still good.
Is Big Hero 6 Disney Pixar or just Disney?
Just Disney.
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was Disney, Pixar /
Nope.
Marvel.
Nope. It is technically Marvel with an asterisk. I mean, it should be Marvel like full send, but they do not market it as a Marvel movie, even though all of those characters are Marvel characters.
Yeah, I mean, but they're so far removed from their original counterparts that
Yes and no.
it is just. Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Like especially like the main six that aren't, or the main five that aren't Baymax, they are similar in power set and color.
Yeah,
But Baymax is completely
I
different.
know. It is just Disney.
Yeah,
All right.
it's straight up Disney.
It's a banger. It is, and it does pass the Marvel test of having a Stanley. So like,
Dang,
He turned
it,
into a robot there. I don't know what happened.
he did.
oh, I said it does pass the Marvel test of having a Stanley cameo.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
that's crazy. That's 102 minutes.
Fucking love that movie. Seen it like 4 times in theaters.
This guy.
I only saw it once in theaters, but yeah, it's a great movie.
That's because like I knew it was a good movie and I loved the movie and I was going on like a good amount of like I guess dates. So like girls be like, "Oh, what are we gonna see? Big Hero 6." And it looks like a movie that girls like. So girls are like, "Oh yeah, it looks so cute." And me, I'm like, "Yeah, yeah."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, let's go see Big Hero 6.
And I be acting
You
like
think
it's like
for
the first
you, but
time.
it's for me.
And she be trying to talk zesty. I'm like, "Bitch, Tadashi just died. I need time."
I need time. Stop going to go see his death.
Like I am in mourning, bitch.
Get away from me. Can you have some decorum?
Damn.
Why aren't
Oh,
you
man.
wearing black right now? We are at a funeral.
Exactly. Why don't you have any poise in this bitch?
Crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, it is a good movie.
Yeah, it's solid.
It is. That's why I was so hyped that they put it in Kingdom Hearts 3. But like, and I mean, they did a good job with San Francisco and Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like my second favorite place to run around in Kingdom Hearts 3. And like, and the story there was cool, but it's just that Kingdom Hearts 3 was just so underwhelming. But that was a good level. Whoever did that, hand clap. You guys did good.
He liked it. Sans Picasso.
Yep. Pirates of the Caribbean was the shit, though.
In general, or just in 3?
Now, in Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like, because you got to get your boat, you got to name your boat, you got to upgrade your boat, you get to participate in like boat battles, you get to swim under the water, find islands, like board heartless boats and fuck them up too. It's almost like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
I knew he
But
was going to make a reference to it. I was waiting.
yeah,
I
it's
was
like an
waiting.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but Kingdom Hearts. It's legit.
I was like, this is just because Quincy likes Assassin's Creed Black Flag and the Pirates of the Caribbean level.
Well, I like the ship combat and stuff like that, and they did a good job. And plus, like Kingdom Hearts 3 is not a bad looking game.
It's not a bad looking by any means. It's just the lack of content for the
Yeah.
pattern that you've been given
Yes.
for the mainline Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah,
At bare minimum.
On top of all of the stupid lore bullshit that you need to be paying attention to.
Yeah, the lore bullshit. Like the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, if you didn't literally do everything, you're like, who the fuck? What the? Wait, huh? Like me.
Like me. I was
Like
just sitting there because Kingdom Hearts 2 was the first Kingdom Hearts game that I played.
You didn't play the mobile game? The what?
Really? You started with Kingdom Hearts 3 of all things?
I mean, when you can play a free game, you play a free game.
Yo, fair enough. I ain't even
Hey, a lot of people did that. A lot of people did that because Kingdom Hearts 3 is the first one that was on the Xbox as well.
And
All the
so,
other
That's so
locked
disappointing.
into console. So yeah, that was the one they put on everything. And so a lot of people reviewed it and he got bad scores because people were like, "This is my first Kingdom Hearts and I don't get it."
I don't get it. Truly.
And then people were like, "Why'd you play the third one?" And people were like, and then their counter argument was like, "We all played The Witcher 3. Most of us didn't play 1 and 2, but we still enjoyed the fuck out of 3."
Yeah, but not everything's like that. That's not. I don't think that's a
Well,
fair
yeah,
critique.
no. It's the thing of like, because when people make movies, right, and what people get upset about in movies and video games, I guess, but I mainly hear it for movies, is you get movies are supposed to be made so that way everybody can enjoy them no matter where you jump into it. So that's why you get a lot of like rehash stuff in sequels because it's supposed to be made to where no matter where you jump in at, you can understand and enjoy the story. But people don't know how to properly do that for a lot of things. So it just seems like you just get a lot of people that are like that have seen from the beginning. And it's just like, I don't know why they did this in the sequel, yada yada. We already got all this stuff. Put it this way. You've watched My Hero Academia, right? You've seen at least like maybe 3 or 4 seasons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Okay, and you
yeah.
know how in every single season at the beginning they go over everybody's powers if you've never seen them before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that in movies with a bunch of sequels, and but it's never anything different. Like
Don't
there's no like
need it.
extra. Yeah, you don't. So a lot
That
of people
makes
feel
me
like you don't need this. Like we've been here like
wonder
four
they
separate times.
watched.
Yeah, like we've been here 4 separate times. So at this point, it's either you've caught up or why are you watching it at this point? Like, why are you jumping in at season 7 if
Yeah.
you never seen
Like
1 through 6? Like, that's
I
on
remember
you.
when fucking Steven Crowder did like, oh yeah, I watched Avengers Infinity War and I didn't like it. It's like, did you watch the other ones? No. Have you seen any of the Marvel movies? No. It's like I feel like Infinity War is not the place to start, champ.
Definitely not. Yeah, because like I did that. I jumped into the MCU like once it was actually established as the MCU at freaking I think it was at Civil War.
That's because well the thing about it, you know shit, so you can watch Civil War and you can get the gist of it because you know the comic stuff.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't going
Yeah,
into it like
Eh.
being the comic guy that has, base foundational information about these characters, so I'm not generally confused on why is that dude swinging from webs? Oh, his name is Spider-Man. Why is his color scheme red and blue? Who's that dude with the vibranium arm? What's going on? Oh, that spider dude is stronger than this dude with the vibranium arm? That's crazy. No, like I just went in like I don't
yeah,
know how we got to this point, but it was cohesive enough to where I could be like, oh, okay, this can be a contained story and just like
yeah.
extra
Yeah.
additives get you deeper in, like
No.
knowing what everybody's been through, and it's like, oh no, they're breaking up. Like
Yeah,
it,
if you
it,
if you
it,
didn't if
it
you
was
didn't see
contained
Civil
enough.
War, you might not know anything about Scarlet Witch. You just know that hey, that chick fucked up. T'Challa's dad died. T'Challa wants the smoke. Captain America wants to make sure no one dies. Bucky's there, and even if you didn't watch that stuff, you're like, oh, this guy Bucky is like Captain America's friend, except he was brainwashed. And it's, all right, I got pieces together.
Yeah, so that was my whole thing, and I was okay with that because it's like I know that I didn't like see all the previous stuff, so even if I'm confused on something, I can't complain because it's my own fault for not watching any of the other stuff that would that might heavily tie into it that would make me understand something more.
Like
So
I I know somebody who's going to start Doctor Who at the 60th anniversary next month. And it's like, but there's shit happening. Yeah, but I heard that the Jodie Whittaker stuff wasn't good, so I'm not gonna start there, and I'm not gonna start with David Tennant. I'm just gonna start after all of that. And it's like, no, don't do that. You're starting it. That's the worst
you don't
place to
need to
start.
do this.
I'm like,
Said it wasn't a bad place because what you told me, Derek's words, where you could start the best place. A good place to start Doctor Who is if the Doctor and the companion changes. And isn't that
yes,
happening after the anniversary?
no, after the anniversary, yes. Starting at the anniversary is what she's gonna do, and I think that
Oh,
that's the problem.
the anniversary is just a lot of fan service. She's not gonna like it.
I'm with you. Like if she, and I did bring that up. I'm like, why don't you just wait? because his first episode is at Christmas. That's only a month after that. And she's like, no, it seems really cool. I can't wait to see
No.
what's gonna happen at the anniversary. I'm like, no, please, please,
You're not
please.
even gonna like, bro. She's gonna see an ood, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah, bitch, you don't know.
Well, they're gonna be talking
What?
about like
An
they're gonna
ood?
they're gonna be talking about Donna, like, the whole memory thing, and she's just gonna be
Yeah.
so fucking confused.
Like, what's this? I don't understand this. It's like, what? It's like, hey, this guy, this alien with a suit. Why is it every time when they turn away, like they forget? Or like, why are these statues like moving but not moving? What's a Dalek? All right, the fact that you said what's a Dalek, okay, listen.
No, like I'm convinced that there's gonna be. I mean, there's so much that we haven't seen for the 60th. I'm pretty sure that there are gonna be characters that are gonna come up,
It,
that are gonna
it can't
confuse the
goes up and
shit
down.
out of.
We won't even understand.
Like, as it is, we already know because it's been announced officially, that for Shooty Gatwa's first season, they're bringing back Mel, who's a character from the 70s. And I'm like, as it is, you're going to have to explain that shit to a lot of people because nobody knows who Mel is. Like, I know who Mel is, but that's because I've watched and listened to the old shit. But, like, a lot of people don't know who Mel is. Like, Mel's not even from a popular era of the original series. So,
I wouldn't know.
Like one problem.
yeah. Well, that's why I'm like, they're going to have to explain some shit. They're going to have to explain some shit hard.
Yeah. It happened like that.
But luckily they do explain some shit because I remember that one chick that because they circled around her. The chick, she had a kid and she had like the dog, like the robot dog. I can't
Yeah,
remember her name.
Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane.
Yeah, Sarah Jane. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know she had like her own show.
Yeah, well, she got her own show after she came back.
Yeah, after she came back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was after she came back.
Yeah, no, she was incredibly popular back in the 70s and 80s. So it made sense for her to come back, but they also do explain it to you. But there's also some references in there in case you don't know, you've never seen it. There's some stuff for the super fans as well. Like specifically when he goes to leave and she's like, "No, please, just this once, say goodbye to me," because he never said goodbye before. And he not only says goodbye, but he hugs her. Also, that hug, not in the script. That was David Tennant getting to hug one of his favorite companions, which I think is awesome.
Oh,
Now you got Quincy crying.
I'm not crying. It's just the humidity.
It's okay. He'll be kicking his feet up, twirling his hair in a little bit.
No, I won't.
Lie to me again.
Nah, man, I'm going in straight gangster, straight face, straight edge, raisin. Ain't nothing about to happen. Ain't no giggling happening over here, unlike somebody.
Yeah, Derek. Why are you giggling?
Well, yeah, Derek, what are you giggling about?
I like Doctor Who. It makes me giggle.
Fair enough.
Tee-hee.
It makes
Not
both
to hee
utter.
But yeah.
because we all know I don't.
So, I set something up last week that we can talk about now. I went to another convention.
Oh, you guys still haven't talked about that?
No, we hadn't really.
You know how these podcasts work.
We
Don't
hadn't
act
talked
brand
about much
new.
before you showed up. So
Yeah, I thought you guys are like I was expecting to come in and you guys were good, either like talking about the convention. When you guys weren't, I was like, oh, they must have finished.
no.
Nah.
Oh, well, shit. All right, go ahead.
So this one, this was the least hype convention I've been to going into it. They didn't.
We're already off to a great start.
No. Going into it, going into the convention, they didn't post much on social media. They didn't. They barely emailed me at all. They're like, "Hey, don't forget you've got a ticket." I'm like, "Yeah, I know I've got a ticket. Do you know I've got a ticket? Because you're not saying much." And they're like,
apparently, the anime, whatever it is that we went to, they didn't know if Quincy had a ticket or not.
"How did that go?"
I see you just got in.
Oh, they just scanned or whatever.
Yeah, it's scanned. They're like, all right, this is your ticket. All right, cool. You bought your ticket. You can come in. And I was just like, oh yeah, tricking the system. Remember I told Kim that, and she was just like, I didn't have to buy another ticket. I'm like, hey, it's a small. I'm like, this isn't a big convention. Don't just like start stealing tickets. I'm only going to be in here for maybe an hour. That's like a waste of money.
Also, yeah, that convention's security was really, really bad. This convention's security was really, really good.
Darn,
And
no pay stuff going on then.
yeah, no lies, only the truth. Um,
I mean,
You can't
all
handle the truth.
that one too.
so I went in, um, and we only fucked with like just the sales floor. We didn't do any panels. We didn't even go to the second, third, or fourth floors. And so there wasn't much in the way of cosplay. We only went one day. We only went on Friday.
So
And I should also say I went to Dallas Fan Festival. Um,
what
and
is that?
so
Whatever that means.
Like Dallas, as in Dallas, Texas?
yes.
Dallas
Huh.
is
I don't know why I just imagine a bunch of people wearing like cowboy hats and spurs walking in.
Why
Yeah.
do you think it's the Wild West in a cartoon?
It's like, welcome to Dallas.
You think
Dallas.
someone's gonna roll up and be like, "I'm Dirty Dan"? Like what?
Oh, I'm dirty, man.
That's, Quincy thinks that
So
all Texans are just SpongeBob characters.
yeah, yeah. Sandy Cheeks was walking around. So
Sandy.
Sandy, the Sandy Cheeks. I barely knew what celebrities were gonna come, and even the ones that I knew, I'm like, these aren't great.
Sounds like
Uh,
Derek didn't actually care about the convention because we didn't stop hearing him talk about the convention and like at all, even after we got there.
I mean, I
Go ahead, defend
genuinely,
yourself. That's
I
fine.
genuinely think I had more fun at. I don't know. I think I liked all three of them equally. If I'm honest, I think all three conventions that I've been to this year, I liked all three equally. For what they were: Anime Impulse Orange County, Acon, and Dallas Fan Festival. Um, they was it perfect? No, but first of all, I one of the things I complain about with Acon, and you guys may have seen it with Anime Impulse Orange County, people did not want to talk. Like people didn't want to make friends. Um, they were all very sheltered, and it was like, oh, okay, I don't know what to do. And you'd see somebody with a backpack or something. You'd be like, oh, I really like your cosplay. I really like your backpack. I really like this. Blah blah blah. And they'd be like, thank you, and then they'd walk away. And that was
Oh
it.
yeah, like Kim when Derek tried to like ask
Yeah.
questions
When
about her bag, but she was carrying contraband.
Yeah, I'm trying to bond with her. She's got fucking Project Melody. She's got a VTuber on full display, and I'm like, talk to me about your VTuber, and she's like, no, I don't want anything to do with you.
Because she had
That's because she
movies in
had
there.
man.
But
Well,
so
when I was watching, there was Matthew Murdoch, and I was like, oh my God, that's Matthew Murdoch, and he heard me.
Oh yeah, he did hear you. Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious.
this convention was less a little less and a lot less anime and a lot more comic book stuff and a lot more like
You
Power Rangers and horror and like Lord of the
Power Rangers.
Rings and all that kind of
I like
stuff.
Power Rangers.
Well, yeah,
I like Power.
there was some decent Power Ranger stuff, especially fan art, but I didn't get much. I didn't get much art at all. Um,
I feel like it's Morphin time.
Well,
the
too bad. You don't even have your PlayStation, so you can't even morph.
I can morph.
You can't play your PlayStation, so you can't morph.
But I
the
could morph without a PlayStation. Well, I need a PlayStation to morph.
No, he needs
Good
a
power.
morpher. He doesn't have a morpher. Where's your morpher? You don't know a morpher. You're not cool enough for a morpher, Quincy.
There's an app for that.
But yeah.
Everybody knows the only way to morph is to play Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which is who we're sponsored by today.
Oh snap! Oh great. I mean, I mean, anyway, hey, thanks.
Dang.
um,
Not sponsored.
You know, I need quantum power.
but um, we got to meet a lot of like really good comic book artists that were really nice. And just very talkative, and we got to talk to them, and they were nice. There was a guy waiting in line behind us. There was two guys waiting in line behind us as we were getting in, and one of them was just nice, and he was very friendly, and we honestly regretted not getting his contact information because he was really friendly, and he could have been a great dude to get to know because just what little time we spent with him was amazing. But then there was another guy who was an artist, and he didn't get accepted in. He just kind of wanted to like walk around. He showed us some of his art, and you know how when a stranger's like, "Oh yeah, I'm an artist," and then they show you their art, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's so good." But like this guy was actually good. So
Better than my freaking artist experience that has happened recently. But
what
yeah, continue.
what happened to you?
It's just this dude I was streaming, and he came in and he was like, "Oh, hey man, I noticed that you need." Yeah, Quincy does. He was like, "Hey man, I hear that it looks like you need like emotes and like a new profile picture. I'm an artist. Would you like to look at some of my art?" And I was like, "Sure, dude. Like, I'm down. Because I'm like I like looking at cool, good art."
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, add me on Discord and send you some." And I was like, "Okay." So I did all that, looked at it, and then it was good. Like it was good stuff. It wasn't bad by any means.
Uh huh.
Like if I could have purchased, if I could have commissioned him to do stuff for my channel, I would have. Um, but I told him I was like, "Oh hey, yeah, like it'd be great." I was giving him compliments and everything because genuinely it was good stuff. And he was like, "Oh yeah, like what would you like done? Like if you had to do anything for your channel, what would you really want?" I was like, "Oh well, an emote or like a sub badge. Like the sub badges would be cool because I'd like to at least have that, even though I know that I don't really need them because not enough people are like subbing to me consistently like that."
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, okay, okay, okay." And he was like, "Oh well, um, I can show you. I can like do that and everything. Um, and it would be cool." I was like, "Oh, that'd be really awesome." I was like, "But I can't pay you like at all. I have no way of paying you. So
Mm-hmm.
like don't even like try to waste your time or energy like making anything and I can't give you anything." And it
Yeah.
was like, "Oh
Fair
no, you
enough.
could just yeah." It was like, "Oh no, like you just do it in like installments. It's fine." I was like, I don't have any money to give you.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, so I can't even do installments." I was like,
Right.
"Oh,
You're
okay.
being upfront.
I understand." Yeah, yeah. He was like, "Oh, okay. No, no, no. I understand. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I can give you like how the installments work and everything. So whenever you get time or like, you know, have the opportunity to purchase any of this stuff, you can see what might work best for you for your financial situation when you get that chance." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. That would work out, and I'll hit you up when I get into a better place financially to be able to like commission some stuff." So I was waiting, and it just like never happened. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I wasn't thinking too much about it because I was just like, maybe something came up, and it's not like I have the money to do anything, so it's not a big deal. And then
Right.
randomly he hit me up like I want to say like a week later, and it was like, "Hey man, um, like where you been?" And I was confused. I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Hey, what's up? Like, how you been?" I was like, "Oh, I'm good. Like, how are you? You kind of just dropped off the face of the earth." I was like, "What are you talking about?
Right.
Were you expecting me to talk to you or something?"
Uh huh.
And he like kind of bypassed that and just went to talking about like, "Oh yeah, so like, you ready to purchase anything yet?" And I was like, "No, I can't right now. Like, I don't have any money." And he was like, "Oh, like you can like still do it. Like, what were you looking for?" And I told him again. I said, "Oh, a sub badge or like some emotes, you know." He
Uh-huh.
said, "Okay, yeah, you can. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah. So like, how will you be paying?" I'm like, I don't have any
Yeah.
money to pay you. Like, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, I would if I could, but I can't. I cannot pay you at
Right.
this moment. And he just kept going with it and said, "Oh, well, it's not even like that much, man. Like, you can do installments." And I said, "I don't have any money. I can't pay for installments. Like, if I could, I would, but I cannot."
Right.
And like just went into it, and he was like, "All right, buddy, let me break it down for you. You don't need like it's only like $60, right? So maybe you can do like 15 across, a couple months, and you'll be good. We'll hook you up with all this stuff." And I said, "That doesn't sound bad at all, but again, I cannot pay for anything.
You are not
Like,
liquid right now. Yeah.
yeah, like I literally have no money. I cannot pay for anything. Like when I when I can, I will let you know." And he was like, "All right, man, just like, don't forget me." I said, "Okay, yeah."
Were you talking to a bot?
I have no idea, Derek.
I think you were talking to a bot. I like it, especially based on the way like he just repeated himself, and also he was the one that disappeared, but like got onto you about disappearing. Like it sounded like a bot.
If it was a bot, like I didn't put anything out of my mind. Like thinking about it, I was like, it could have been a bot. Like the stuff that he sent me could have been just like some random emotes that they happen to find and be able to put up and
Yeah,
whatnot.
it's possible.
And yeah, and the art could have been random art from some site that people post art on. Anything could have happened, or it could have been a real person. Like either or, the solution is still the same. I can't
Yeah,
pay for anything, so
yeah, yeah. You're not expecting anything. You're not gonna try and get something, you know, and pay a little bit. So whatever scam he's running, you're not gonna fall for.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I can't do
gotta
anything.
have money to get scammed. Gotta stay ahead
Yeah,
of the curve.
exactly. He's out here playing checkers. I'm playing chess, not because I'm thinking better, but because I am forced to.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
that was
yeah. Go ahead and you guys have a conversation without me. I have to disappear for a second. I will be back.
this guy.
Why you gotta experience?
Yeah. Are you chopping up a whatever that fruit thing is that he was talking about? I don't know. He was chopping something before you got here, Quincy, and he was making a mess. The whole beginning of the podcast was kind of like just the Wild West, honestly.
Let's see, did you even do the intro?
Yeah, we did the intro. I mean,
Oh,
like,
it's not the way. I mean I mean that's really the only law is that there's the intro and outro. Everything else is like, nah.
but I mean, like, we did the intro, blah blah. But then Derek wasn't recording the audio, and then
Sounds par for the course if you ask me.
Derek was recording audio. It cut out. Like we were talking about Dragon Ball Daima.
It,
For some reason, my phone decided, like, hey, you no longer exist in Discord, so you're just talking to the wind. There was
see,
a there was a lot.
it happens, but it's fine. Everything fixed itself.
Not the word I'd use, but yeah,
Yeah, it got to where it was supposed to get.
yeah. You okay? We'll go with that. That's acceptable.
There we go. It's like when Buzz told Woody he could fly. It's like, no, that was falling with style.
It was
That's what it
indeed
was.
falling with style. Yeah. Oh, found out. Derek deleted Honkai and Genshin.
What? Well, I
Yeah,
mean, we knew Genshin so long, but he was really feeling Hawkeye.
he deleted Honkai.
Why did he delete Hawkeye? I mean, I do remember him talking about how I believe those games do take up a good bit of RAM.
It was for his video, his VTuber video.
Yeah, I think he was saying that like he needed the room. It'll come back.
It is taking up a lot of space, that VTuber video.
Yeah, he should finish that so he can just like have more space, or maybe I don't know, purchase an external hard drive
He
called the
could do that.
VTuber hard drive or something.
VTuber Hydra, the V drive.
The V drive. That's so edgy. I love it.
This is the V drive, strictly for VTuber videos.
And it's like, oh no, they went through my house. They only took the V drive. Oh no.
Not the V drive. It was our only way back. I want Spider-Man, man.
So do I. Like, I keep on seeing Spider-Man shit. Like, literally, I
Man,
was
see, you made a choice. You made a conscious decision. You chose a woman over Spider-Man. I would never.
I mean, I still don't want Spider-Man, nigga.
What?
I mean, I still don't want Spider-Man, nigga.
I mean, but see, you could have had Spider-Man right now. We could have had Spider-Man right now.
That's Spider-Man.
But no.
Who could have had Spider-Man right now?
Me and Quincy could have had Spider-Man right now, Derek.
Oh, but you can't
But
because Quincy's big as you fucking bitches.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Fucking bitches. Like, literally. Like, I went. If I didn't go to Vegas, I probably would have the money. But, I was like, you know what? I decided I was going to do this. Let me want to see her daughter. Let's do this.
I thought she was gonna see. Weren't you? Why didn't you take her to Vegas?
I did. I took her to Vegas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You were taking her to Vegas, and then it was like if she
came back Tuesday, she was supposed to keep Aria, but then like stuff happened and she wasn't able to keep her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm caught up. I understand.
Yeah.
Do you though? Do you?
I mean, sometimes.
Oh, okay. I never understand. So as long as you're better than me.
But yeah, all right. And then now you gotta watch. Well, you took her there, and now you're driving to Santa Clarita.
Santa Ana.
Santa
what?
Paula.
Santa Paula.
Fowler. What the fuck? Where the fuck is Santa Fowler?
Yeah, Paula with a P, like Paula Abdul, Santa Paula.
Where the fuck? That doesn't help. Where the fuck is Santa Paula?
That doesn't help.
I'm Googling where the fuck is Santa Paula?
I don't understand this. I don't know where Santa Paula's at. I am on a road.
Helpful.
The first fucking thing that Google shows me is a fucking train station. Oh my god. And then the city center. Wow. This is the airplanes, another train station. Oh fuck. Where you Please don't get outed. Please don't get outed.
Black. The only one that's possibly getting outed is Ed, for one. And for two, like at first it was nice. Like literally that whole time when I was like, oh, I'm driving on this road. That was like it was like 47 it was like 47 miles and it was right next to the beach. So the whole time we were talking at the beginning of the podcast, I was just looking at the ocean.
Just looking at the ocean.
Bro, it was hot. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was hot. Like this too. So it was like, yo, this is nice. And then it was like, okay, now you gotta leave this road. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And now I'm basically here, and I'm just like, where am I?
Never really want to.
I knew past. I'm like, oh look, there's Bel Air, there's Malibu. I know these places. Now I'm just like, where am I? Am I in danger?
Probably.
You went north and like fuck. You're like near
It'll
Fillmore. You're in white people neighborhood, dude. Even I didn't go to these places when I lived in fucking California.
Okay, this is my first time. Yeah, like I vacation here. Like I got a townhome here or something.
No, I'm just worried for you.
Quincy's gonna
You know
get
what?
outed.
You're
The irony
wearing,
in that.
Yeah, he's gonna
you're
get
wearing,
outed.
you're wearing that remix.
Have you seen her, Ed? Do you know for a fact that she's not
I've
white?
never seen her. I've never
He's
seen her.
never seen her. He has never seen Mariah. He's heard her voice. He's never seen her.
That doesn't mean
She
shit.
sounds like a lovely, wonderful, educated black woman who could easily be white.
Did you
All
say
I'm
that
saying.
can easily be white?
Yes, that can easily be white. Yes.
what
She's
if
not. I've seen her.
what if this is
Have
what if
you
this is
have you seen her stand in?
Yeah, no, motherfucker. I seen her.
what
I
if
don't know, man.
what if this is the sequel where they use one black person to lure another black person?
Yeah, Derek, she's already been get outed. That's not even a black woman.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's actually a pretty lit sequel. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm
she's
not even
already.
gonna. That's a pretty lit. You use a black woman who already had her mind fucked to lure black men. That would work too, especially if she thick. Where the fucking what the fuck?
It's like, hold on.
Please just share your GPS with us. We need to know that our boy is okay.
Yeah, I will. 100%. I am. I think this is the first time Derek got to be included in the A. If I don't know in 24 hours, call the police, call the national guard. Tell them I'm a white woman named Cynthia. Say whatever it takes.
He's not gonna make it.
How great would that be if I fucking called the cops and I'm like, it's a white woman named Cynthia. Actually, it's not. It's a big ass black dude.
Yes, we can wait. Yeah. All right, I'm legitly about to send I'm sending the address to this fucking place first.
He's not safe, Derek.
I think I copied. I'm pretty sure I copied and pasted this shit, right?
I don't think it's safe either. That's what gets me. I'm
What
worried
happened?
for him. We're just not. We're worried for you. We're scared for our boy.
You were going. Listen, I've never
never,
went
ever.
more than an hour away for not even no. I've never went more than 3 hours away for a woman.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Let him cook.
And like, also have never like, if I'm gonna hang out with somebody that I've just met, I'm hanging out with them in a place that is convenient for both of us. Now I understand the situation that you're in. Yeah, there is really no convenient place for either of you because either she's going way too far or you're going way too far. Now that being said,
Yes, sir. He's right.
maybe you just kind of chill and hang out how you've been hanging out over the phone, play some video games together until one of you happens to be in the area that you're like is convenient for both of you. So like if she happened to be up in the high desert for whatever reason, or you happen to be in Fresno for whatever reason,
I've
then
never
yeah.
been.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, as a hypothetical, that's the only way. Me personally, Edison over here, me this guy.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm afraid of women, so any excuse not to talk to women, strange women, is a plus for me.
You know what? I do admit they're kind of scurry. I ain't gonna hold you.
So yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah. So
I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck this address is. Where did I pull it from?
Your mother's butt.
Okay,
that's
first of all, leave my mother's penis out of this.
Never say that sentence again to me.
What? He's the one that brought it up.
Yeah, okay. I don't care who brought it up. Never say it to me again.
Sounds like a disappointed dad.
I mean, Ed kind of.
But he brought it up first. I don't care. I don't want to hear about your mother's anus. All right.
Oh man.
All right, there we go. Gotcha Gang.
But I hope for everyone's safety, it's going to be hilarious if I have to do a black assist on Quincy.
No, you're not gonna do enough black racism on me. It's fine. I'll be fine. I sent the address in the Gotcha Gang. So
let's look at this address. Let's see how far it is from me, because obviously I'd probably be the one that's closer.
Oh no, it's far. It's like I
It's
looked at
far. How
where it
far did
is.
you do from like Victorville to where he's going?
It's
No,
not close.
it's not close. Like I looked at Google Maps. It's not close. Like
Bro,
I know roughly
baby,
where y'all live, and it's
women are not worth it, bro.
yeah, Quincy.
Santa
Shit.
Paula, what is this nonsense?
Uh,
It's not worth it. You
Victorville.
don't even love her.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's far. That's far. That's far. Is this like a B&B? Oh, you said it's an Airbnb, right?
Yeah.
At least he's okay, bro. Listen, I don't feel safe with you being there. There's only one road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One way in, one way out. Oh fuck.
Oh
He's
dang.
about to
Oh
get
hey, there's a
outed.
hospital nearby. There's a hospital nearby.
Yeah, so that they can
How
take
the
out his
fuck?
organs.
God damn it.
There's a hospital nearby.
Jesus Christ, man. I think I'll be
You
fine.
okay? You are almost 3.5 hours away from me.
Yeah. If you gun
I'm
it, you could probably get here in like two and a
shut up.
half.
Don't
Okay.
talk to me.
Okay.
Shut up.
Well, you know what? You know what? He's 22 hours and 6 minutes away from me.
You know, if you gun it, you could probably get it here in 23
Shut up.
hours.
Shut up.
Why would
No.
that take an hour more?
Oh no. Okay. Quincy is
Oh shit.
going the same distance that it took me to get from our house to where I'm at now.
Our house.
Now, here's the thing that don't read into this. Oh, no, my phone is about to
Before you say
die.
anything, before you say anything, I just want you to know whatever information you're about to give me, it's only going to make things worse, and I am disappointed in you.
Wow, why are you disappointing me? Damn, that's fucked up.
Because you are making bad decisions.
Let's see, after turning left on the 10th and the Vista, go straight and
So
take
what
any
was this
turn.
information?
And my phone's about to die. The road is closed.
Well, Derek, we've lost him. So
Only right.
this is
Have
the
we
last
yet?
time that we will ever. This is
We
the
can
last time
get
we'll ever.
through to him.
No, we can't. He's too far gone.
Don't get outed.
The
I
only
think
right.
he's if I go back and hear him say, "Hey, hi, how diddly doodly there," I'm I'm just he's too lost in the sauce, bro.
Oh shit, that'd be the funniest shit, honestly.
He's too lost in the sauce.
Quincy, can we get can we get that from you?
You get what from me?
Hey, hi, hey, diddly doodle. What did you say?
I don't even know what he was,
I'm not even white enough to say it. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
bro. Okay, see, so because I went south, Quincy just went west.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Quincy
West
looks like
Side?
he was trying to get lost, is what happened.
Through the
Yeah,
front end.
like me, I went so west. I mean, so south. Hey, I'm almost at the border to
You
Mexico.
have the two doors. Oh, we have a
Nobody,
Hey,
private balcony.
nobody
Tijuana.
goes.
That's where my mom was.
Nobody
All right,
goes the
well,
direction that Quincy went unless they're trying to get to San Francisco. But for some reason, Quincy didn't go to San Francisco.
He went
yes,
to
I did
San
go to San
Paulo.
Francisco. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna try getting to the room. All right, I'm gonna see. Hold on. I'm trying getting to the room. You wrestle. You guys
There?
keep yourself contained. Yes, I'm here.
Oh God, is she there?
No, she's not getting here until like another hour.
What?
Ooh,
This sounds like a
ooh,
trap.
Oh, I'll have 911 speed though. Bro
Leave my
said
boy
no.
alone.
She doesn't get here for another hour. You know how bad that sounds?
Right?
You are in the middle of nowhere, and there's an hour difference between when she's going to be there and when you have arrived. You are in the most unsafe situation, and you have no way for us to be consistently communicating with you.
You're in white people territory. Get the fuck out.
You just got to pray for him, Derek. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. My baby boy.
Oh.
He's all grown up in the worst ways.
In the worst ways. Oh, so fun fact, found out that if you're doing something in the simulated universe for Honkai, like, and you try to close out, it will not let you choose the other option. It'll only allow you to choose the option you originally picked before the game was closed.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
we learned things here.
we do learn things. So, there isn't a whole lot to talk about with the convention, but I did
Yeah, I
see.
mean, the premise that we've taken, like, the lesson that we all took away from that was like it was it was better in some aspects, you know,
Yeah.
but there was a lot of information given, and
Yeah, and
it was kind of a mess, like in
it was
terms of organizing.
yeah, it was a little bit of a mess. Like just as much to places to shop as other places. I mean, I will say there were a few booths that were selling stolen art and AI art.
Selling
Um,
stolen art and AI art. You know, real great place. I'm glad to know that I'm the only sane person here that goes to places that are like decent, as opposed to Quincy, the man who is in the middle of nowhere about to get outed, and Derek, who goes to conventions that have blatant plagiarism.
well, so I've actually heard that this is like a reoccurring problem with conventions in general. The last two conventions were not like that at all. They were both fairly above the board. This place not so much.
Oh,
But
okay.
like there was I didn't see any AI art or stolen art at Anime Impulse Orange County.
Mm,
And the artist alley was super small for Acon this year, especially
yeah.
compared to the other conventions. So, but
Okay.
like
Okay.
this convention's artist alley was very much like it was half of it was like internet artists, and then the other half was like comic book artists,
Hmm.
and they were great. So
Yeah.
very very nice people. We got some pieces from this really neat artist who was doing coffee and wine art, where
Mm,
you basically use wine to like stand in for blood on certain characters, and so he had like a lot of horror characters, and then like use coffee to like shade in some browns and whatnot. So like especially if you've got a
okay.
character like Rick from The Walking Dead, you know you can use coffee to make the his jacket look a certain color, and then you leave everything else like black and white. It was neat.
Got
It was neat.
Sounds cool. Sounds cool. But yeah. I mean, you want to wrap things up, since
We can. Do you have anything
because
else you wanted to talk about?
no, not really. It was just I mean, other than like, hey, it's been pretty cool here down in San Diego. It's been great. Having a good time. Um, that's about it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think.
So
We talked about Hamilton. We talked about How I Met Your Father. Talked about the convention. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. I don't think
y-
so. So yeah. Um, do you have any videos? You want to replug that video again
we're
before we
gonna
go?
try and for the second week in a row, try to plug the My Hero video.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I mean, hey, if you guys want to watch us play My Hero Ultra Rumble, that video is guaranteed to be out by the time this episode goes up. Okay, so it is. God, I hope I do not go back on my word on this one. Um, it's not my fault, I swear. I get distracted easily. It's the ADHD and the autism, I swear. Um, but yeah, go check that out. Go check out Derek's video. I can't force Quincy to do anything because you were the host, so whatever.
Yeah, I might end up uploading a record another reaction video, but I need some good VTuber clips in order for me to do that, and I'm just not without finding the same people that I like. I'm not really finding anything new, anybody new that I haven't seen, so I don't know if I'm gonna upload another one of those videos anytime soon. But I want to. Like I had a lot of fun recording the two with you and the one with Quincy, But I know
Yeah,
you guys aren't as crazy about VTuber stuff as I am, so I
definitely not.
I
But
understand.
you're still valid. You're still valid.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys have never said that I wasn't. For as many things as you guys give me shit for, you guys don't give me as much shit about VTubers as you used to. So that's good.
Because that would be toxic, Derek. And we know the only one toxic here is Quincy.
No, no. The one who's the most toxic is Quincy.
Yo, well, yeah.
We're all toxic.
Yeah. Towards each other. Only towards each other.
Only towards each other. Yeah. But
But
yeah.
hey,
Thank you guys for watching. This was a good one. And
certainly a different one, to say the least.
very different one. Very different one. Um, and I don't know the next time we're gonna have another long one, just because I don't know the next time I'm gonna be editing. But yeah. Anyway, big jiggly black titties.